All right, okay, hold on. I can barely see you. Slow down.
Sailing through the air come some arrows towards you. It starts to rush up towards you, but sees the Chewinga. It jumps and leaps out of the snow. Lands back in the snow. It swings its scimitar down towards the Chewinga. The Chewinga holds up its little hands. Slicing the Chewinga in half.
I think it was more a cry for help than it was actually a distraction, and he actually gets hit and falls unconscious.
Leoric falls to the ground. And as you begin your journey, you realize that you don't feel cold.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. We all do what we have to do. I left my tribe. And they were everything to me. They were the only thing I had. They found me as a child and took me in, and I would have died. The only reason I have a life at all is thanks to them, and I left.
I've seen people die from it. I've seen many die from it. I don't think they will ever understand. They're not from here, right? Like, they don't understand what it's like to lose somebody out in the blizzard. Leoric is gone. He is gone. There is no way we can find him. I wish you'd make a better choice.
It's my choice. Even if it's the wrong one, it's what I choose.
Ray, your lineage. Do you know anything about it?
What do you mean?
Do you know where you came from?
Well, yeah. Lonely Woods. It's a little town, a couple steps from here.
No, just not the location. Do you know of your parents, your lineage?
Honestly, no. I mean, I barely knew them as a kid before they died, so I have no idea. I envy anybody that does. You know your parents? What do you mean? What do you mean what it means to be an elf? I mean, okay, this isn't anything offensive, and I don't want you to take it that way, but you guys are sort of stoic. You know, you get
more like
emotions.
Cursed is what we are. Many look at our long life or lifespan as a blessing, but it is a curse, Ray. I know I may have come off as a pompous asshole in the beginning, but I envy you. In some ways.
I mean, I don't have friends. And even the friend I had died a long time ago.
When your heart breaks, time and time again, cracks begin to show.
That jewel that I took? I died pretty soon after that. And you know what's strange? Is I can feel the time that I was dead. And there was nothing.
Then I'll take that as an ally's words of promise and truth. Your own personal oath. Welcome to the circle of Aishan.
Jebby's been awake. What did we learn about talking in rooms when we're next to lots of people? We could probably hear each other. Jebby's awake.
How's
Appreciate it, Teriel, but it looks like you guys are gonna be Cheppy's right hand for a while, so.
Are you fucking kidding?
She's already lost one right hand. She doesn't need to lose more. We have to go find Leoric, or someone's gonna have to cut his legs off.
The gemstone mine is closed because of monsters. Speaker Master is offering 50 gold to anyone who clears it out.
You're almost hollow. You're cold. I can't even explain how cold you are. It's like putting my hand on death itself.
Well, we should go inside and make sure you're warm, and then I could talk a bit about it.
Come on, get inside. Let's go.
Didn't we just leave? Isn't gonna be weird us going back in.
Well, I know, but like... Leoric, like... What's going on here?
I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I could only think of it maybe as, some sort of gift or a boon from us.
Do you feel any different, Leoric? Besides not needing to wear any clothes out in the cold, which is absolutely not ordinary.
Right. No, I don't feel any different. Just not cold.
You know, the one thing that bothers me the most...
And what's that?
Is the fact that you don't mention your god anymore. You know, normally coming back from where you came from, you would be speaking upon him 15 times now. Did he abandon you? Somehow?
No, I don't think he abandoned me. I did see his face in the snow, and he mentioned, and he gave me advice, and I was able to move on forward, and but I haven't. It must be Azuth, but it's just questionable. For Azuth, has never, I've never heard of such a thing ever happened to someone of Azuth.
Leoric, you're not much one for words, but I can tell when you're confused and lying at the same time. I have a pretty good judgment and character, and it honestly looks like maybe you met Azuth before or after your warmth was stolen. We speak about sacrifice in here.
Yes, what was that? What is a sacrifice?
And I believe that he was sacrificed.
Do sacrificed people usually walk around? Because what Cheppy understood, someone was dying.
He has no warmth.
They're dead if they...
I'm right here, I'm not dead.
No, he's clearly alive.
Touch him.
He's alright.
Some type
somehow.
of magic, like the magic that makes Cheppy talk to Frog and Frog talk to Cheppy. Maybe someone's doing that with Leoric.
Perhaps we should just be grateful he's alive.
Oh yeah,
No,
of course.
I mean, I felt him. He is cold, but the thing is like he's been out here for a while. He could just be cold.
No,
it's really cold out here.
It's not the type of
And
cold.
when you're that cold, you stop feeling it. So like that is a thing. Hasn't that happened around here before, Nessa?
Yeah, true.
Whatever you say, he still feels like he's out in the weather, buried under snow. It doesn't feel normal to me, and I won't accept that as an answer. We have other bigger things to worry about. I was out and about, and I met a small child. And have anyone checked their pockets lately? Are we running a little light here? I am definitely running light. Sounds like Ray is running light.
I have,
Chubby still got monies, but if we want to make some.
Well, I don't
Making some
know.
Monies would be
Okay.
quite
Well,
welcome.
I have, I don't,
Um,
I don't have any money.
well, that is definitely a problem. So, a kid spoke about a mine. If you know the area, it's probably not too far from here. Offering 50 gold. Someone is offering 50 gold. I forgot his name at the top of my head, but we have to get the details from him and accept it. I told the young lad not to spread any more information about it. Passed him a couple of silver. But we can clear out a mine really fast. And, get 50 gold and be on our way. We're not gonna make it much further if we don't have anything. Let's be honest.
Are you prepared to fight, Leoric?
I would like to get some rest. What if
You are fairly exhausted, Leoric.
yes,
Perhaps.
but after some rest, I'm sure I could see what Zeus blesses me with. Is trying to fight again.
Okay. Well, I can go and find out the details if need be.
Very well.
And
We'll go get some rest.
And Leoric shuffles off to. He doesn't have any money. Never mind.
before you go, Leoric,
Yeah.
do you need any more clothes? Yours is all. Looks like you've been in quite a battle, which you didn't speak upon.
I spoke about it, the goblin fight. We were, and I was. I spoke about it. I fought all the goblin and then Azut and the Chewinga.
Oh right, goblins.
Yes. I could try, maybe wash out some of the blood, but
Teriel, I know we just woke up, but maybe some of us are still a little bit tired, and maybe if everyone lay down and rested for a while, we could get up later this evening and do everything we need to. It might be better that way.
Oh, I don't need sleep, but you're more than welcome to do so. I'll get the details on the mine and come back when ready.
We have a small problem as well. The cat's in the bag, so to speak.
Yeah, those of us that are awake and well perhaps should head out for a while.
that's great.
Yeah, do what you must.
Raise a cat in the bag.
I will be back with information.
Do we need to purchase Leoric a new set of things?
I asked. He seems to be fine with his torn stuff.
Well, I'm alright. It's not too bad. I mean, I could use another. If you have another robe of Zeus, I will take it. But I don't think there's gonna be any vestments up here.
So a robe of Azuth is just a some clothing that's blessed by him, is it not? Oh, I have
Yes.
no idea how your religion. Okay.
Well, I mean, you could. I could probably bless it. I could do it.
Oh, well then. Then I guess it's decided, right? Nissa and Moonbrook, I'm guessing you going together. Maybe you can get some clothing for him and
But I think a room is going to be a little bit more important than me getting a new robe. Does anybody have any coin for a room? Or
Debbie
does anyone
can-
have a room?
Chubby can go and buy another room for us. I'm friends with the guy who owns the place. He saved
you very
Chubby's
much.
life.
Oh,
But Chubby can sleep a little bit longer as well.
all right.
Perhaps Teriel and Moonbrook and I can go learn more about this quest while you two rest. Leoric, do not mention the cat in the bag, please. To anyone. Ever.
Cheppy's gonna walk over to Ray and just ask,
Psst. Ray, are you tired? You feel okay? You feeling exhausted? Give me a one paw for yes, and the other paw, two paws for no. Chubby doesn't speak cat.
Chippy's just gonna walk away back over to Leoric.
All right.
All right, we're good. Anybody that wants to come with me, I'll meet you outside.
I think it's this way, right?
It's over this way.
We join Teriel outside. Is anyone else coming with him?
I think Moonbrook and I, and my bag full of cat.
Okay.
All right.
So where is this? You said it was a child?
There's a child that gave me the information. I paid him to keep it to his chest, so to speak, so we don't get anyone else in on it. So much has happened in so little time. I'm trying to remember his name. Not the kid's name, but where we need to go. I guess there's like a hall of some sort around here that information flows through. Town hall, maybe?
Since it was only technically a few minutes ago, but it's been a week, just to remind you, Speaker Matthew can... Matthew. It's M-A-S.
Okay.
Can be found at the inn.
Oh.
Not the inn, I'm sorry, the tavern.
Okay. Oh, I think it's Matthew. I believe that is speaker. It's a speaker we have here. Where's the nearest tavern? Does anybody have a map? Know the area?
No, hold on. Let's just ask somebody. Moonbrook randomly grabs somebody's arm. Walking by.
Hey.
Sorry, do you know where the tavern is?
The Blue Clam. It's right by the dock.
Oh, thank you, sorry, didn't mean to grab you, just like that, okay.
Terrio just starts walking the way he pointed.
We should hurry. We don't know how longer this cat can stay in the bag.
Well, you should have left him. Why didn't we leave him in the room?
Maybe the cat needs some air or something. I mean,
I think the cat
Okay.
needs some money.
Okay. So Terrio just walks towards the Blue Clam.
Yep. Blue Clam by the dock.
You've all been to the Blue Clam before. When you first came into town. It's where you met the half-orc that was kind enough to pour you some very warm stew that you shared with Perry Lou and Garrett. And you head back to the Blue Clam.
Oh, this place, yeah, we've been here before. It's pretty good.
Alright. It's fitting that we bring our cat along when it's owned by, isn't this place owned by... Well, very well then. Terrio just makes his way to the counter.
You can see the half-orc basically working the counter. He's speaking with, working the bar. He's, there's breakfast smells sort of wafting through here. There's some smells that I think are probably a bit different than you've been used to thus far. There's actually something that smells like bacon, making its way around the tavern, and it's pretty full when you enter. Like the seats are almost all packed. Somebody can just roll me a d20. One of you, just decide.
Okay.
Okay, Nissa. All the tables are full.
There room at the bar?
There is for like standing room, but there's people that are all sat down. Lot of good sort of breakfast-like smells. The place is packed. This is one of the only places to eat in town, probably.
Yeah, Terry was trying to keep it together. He's just kind of like, I smell meat. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Good orc.
I'll just be a moment.
Right. I know, Terry was kind of like leaning on the counter, looking into the next person's plate and just like salivating, kind of. Is it good?
It's quite good. And there's like a bit of breakfast on his face, you know, as you're watching. He's got like a mug of some kind of, probably like a goat milk or something. So there's like a little bit of a milk mustache. It's like real thick milk. Sort of drinking, and yeah, there's it doesn't look like pig bacon that's there. It's like thick, heavy slabs of some kind of meat, though.
Better than Yeti meat.
All right. What can I get you?
Meat.
Breakfast then.
Yes. Do you two
We might as well.
Yeah, I understand this.
When we can.
How many plates?
3, but a large one for me. We're looking for a speaker Mastu.
Speaker Matthew. In the corner table over there.
Oh. Is there room at his table? Or do I need to do a perception check or something?
No, you don't have to do a check. He is sitting alone.
Great. I will, what is he drinking?
Drinking?
He closes one eye and looks like he's thinking for a second.
He's got a... he's got a mug of mead.
Great. I'll buy his next one.
Speaker Matthew is also a half-orc. You can see that he has a like some thick furs on his shoulders. He's got sort of like slick back hair. There's like a heavy, winter sort of hood that he's got pulled back for now. Thick black hair is just kind of like greased down and slicked back. He's got a fairly short, scruffy looking beard, I think. Like thick black hair and sort of some gray in his eyebrows.
I'll buy his next mead then.
So, 3 plates, 1 extra large, and do you want anything to drink?
Yes. Do you have any filtered, clean water?
We've got
I'll
plenty
take
of
some
water.
goat milk.
You want a goat milk?
Yes,
goat
please.
milk. Yeah, I'll take one too, actually.
2 goat milks.
Moonbrook?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate
All right. It'll come to 1 gold piece.
Here you go. And he he holds out a gold piece.
Takes it.
Thank you. Right, do you two want to wait for the food and I'll go see if we can secure the table with Speaker Matthew?
Sure. Just wave us over.
Half orc. Okay. And he kind of just walks over there, kind of proud, like in something that he would do in an elven hall. Just not a good thing. Just kind of shows his elven pride and showing off his armor and just walking over ever so kindly. Speaker Matthew, I presume.
You can see he's finishing up some of the food. He looks up with one eye towards you, eyes you up and down.
You seem entirely too prepared for trouble. Are you here about the mine?
You know, it's funny. I'm here to say that I did purchase you some extra mead, and yes, I would love to sit down with you and discuss with you about the mine.
Have a seat.
Great. And he kind of puts his sword to the side, or like pulls his sword to the side that's on his belt, and sits down. It's a fine establishment here, and meat.
It's the blue clam, well provided for by the town, and people seem to need it.
Absolutely, I can see that is definitely a favorite, and it's a very, very nice town. I'm not really from around here, so a lot of the customs and stuff were definitely surprising to me, but I can tell you I'm good with a sword, and I have a band of companions that are willing to clean out the mine that you need.
Very well. It pays 50 gold for the lot of you. And, well, no one else has come calling, strangely enough.
Yeah, you know, it's just had a rough night. I can just presume that it's just a little tough on everyone. Yes. So where's this mine at?
Well, the mine is to the northeast, right near the forest. There's a path that leads from the northeast out, just outside of town.
And by the forest, you mean? Does it have a name of some sort, or no?
Well, it is the Lonely Wood.
Ah, I've heard
At
of
least the start of it.
Okay, great. So I was also wondering, since we have such a great agreement right now, would you mind me and some of the companions join you for breakfast?
I have some work to do.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That'll be fine.
Great.
Invite them over. You can have a seat.
Absolutely.
Comes
Then he
walking
thinks
over.
about like Nissa, how she has a bag, and she's bigger, and he's just like looking around the table. Come meet the speaker.
Why, hello.
Good day.
I just drop the bag down at the foot of the table and just kind of like nudge it under a little bit with my foot. Hopefully not poking him with my claws too much.
Wait, did you just kick the bag?
Just nudged it a little.
Did you bring the food out of character? Just ask.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it probably would have been ready. Yeah, you would have brought
Okay.
the food over.
All right. And this right here is for you. He slides it to the speaker.
I put Terrell's plate in front of him.
Oh, thanks.
There's some potatoes and some meat there.
Ray is pawing at Nissa's feet.
Yeah, so I sit and I start tearing apart the meat, and then I just kind of pick some up and accidentally on purpose drop it on the ground and go, oops. And then I lean down and just kind of like stick it into the bag surreptitiously.
Well, so the mine, it's not that far off from the.
It's a thick milk. That goat milk. You can taste the nutrients, though.
So it's not that far.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. And I do appreciate the opportunity that you're giving us, so...
It's not the only thing
you
we
are
need.
the only ones that have come by, so congratulations.
Thank you. Is there anything else you need there? Bonus? Maybe.
We just need the mine cleared out. There were a group of kobolds that crept into the mine a few days ago. Made their way from the surface into the mine, and they forced the miners to abandon their jobs. The gem mine is important to the town. We need to get back to work as soon as possible. Miners need to make their money. The town needs it as well. No one was killed, you understand, but the kobolds are too dangerous for the miners to deal with, at least.
Mm-hmm.
There was a human miner, though, that went missing a few days before the kobolds showed up. Some of the miners were speaking about some monster or something crawling up from the Underdark.
Oh, the Underdark.
If you want my opinion, I think it's possible that the miner fell down the central shaft, which is deep enough that even if someone tried to find it, they never would.
I've heard, read a good bit about the Underdark. If we find said miner, and you know how long ago it was, and bring him back, is there any way we can get passage to have rooms for the night to prepare, if we have to recover from whatever happens?
Persuasion check.
Of course, if you pay for it with your own money.
Oh, of course. That's exactly what we'll do. It's not
Already
not a problem at
offering
all.
50 gold. Should be able to afford your own room.
We will manage.
Yeah. Oh, and Terrio's all finished. He has meat all over his face. It's like, well, I understand that you're busy, and maybe we should get. He looks around at the plates. Looks down at Moonbrook's plate. Okay, she does eat. Okay. Well, I don't want to keep him, so when you are ready, you two, let's get back. Maybe we should bring some stuff to go back to the room.
Yeah, they'd
and
probably
prepare.
appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a whole plate here full of food.
And he just kind of sits there and just like smart-assly smiles. I'm going to have a look around this wonderful establishment. Thank you for your time.
Nods his head.
Hey,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sounds like we'll need it.
Do you have any more meat? By the way.
I just hand Moonbrook some like wax paper from my pack to put extra food in if she wants to.
You have wax paper?
I think in my explorer's pack, don't I have something like that?
I doubt it.
No?
I mean, as far as I know, that doesn't come with the explorer's pack.
Hey, give me a piece of cloth. That'll work just as well.
Oh.
Yep, thank you. And I'll fold the food in there and then tie it up. Toss in the bag.
I'm gonna heft the cat bag and start heading out.
Do you buy any other food or anything, Terry?
Yeah, I was just waving them along so they don't bother Matthew, and went up to the bar screaming at the not screaming, but kind of like trying to get the bartenders or the orcs' attention.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I would like to say, who's the cook?
Well, that would be my wife.
Well, you have a lovely wife. Compliments of Teriel. I would love some more meat. She's incredible in the kitchen. You have to understand where I come from. We have a glorious feast, and I came here, and it was, well, not here, but Icewind Dale in general, and it's just fish.
Do you want another plate?
We'll take 3
Yes.
more.
3 more plates.
Yes.
Very well. Should be out in a few minutes.
Taro
You know,
kinda turns his
sometimes
back.
you say like way too much, you know, like you add on to the things and it just makes it worse. Sometimes less is more.
How exactly does it make it worse when I'm complimenting his wife?
Did you see his look?
Maybe he's not used to getting compliments. Maybe he thinks I'm trying to hit on his wife.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she can cook. I mean,
Not everyone is. No, just stop it. Don't even brush your hair. I saw that. Don't do that.
what? You know, we're a rarity around here. People do like to stare.
You will get yourself killed. You know that.
No. Have you seen me work?
Yes, I've seen you work and I've seen you fail.
I fail, literally, but I don't fail when it comes to the persuasion. It's a great art of mine. I've been taught by many scholars, many different ways of stuff, and I didn't even have to weave a spell. Everyone around here likes a little warmth in their lives, you can tell. And I can bring the whole damn sun if I need to.
Oh my god. You are insufferable. You are insufferable.
Insufferable in Icewind Dale language equals charming in mine. What about you, Moonbrook? You're a moon elf. You're quite the unique one. I read stories about moon elves. You are the adventurous ones. You're everywhere. Matter of fact, when you hear elf, the one you think about is moon elves. You frolic naked in the woods and dance in the moonlight. But when I come here, you're a little bit different. What happened to all that lovely wood? Is it just not your thing?
You know, I don't dance naked, if that's what you mean. It's too cold here for that.
I mean, obviously. I mean, before here. We weren't always here. At least I hope not.
I know, I mean, I come from a place and there was woods. You know, I actually used to be, quite the adventurer. Yeah, I went all over the place, just like you said. But then I ended up here, and I've stayed here. And this place seems to suck the life out of you, so, you know.
So you stay here by choice. You can always go back to, I presume you're from the Moonwoods?
No, not the Moonwoods.
Oh.
No, no, I can't go back.
Well, I can relate. I can't go back until yeah, you know, sometimes the place is just not your time. It's all about timing. And we have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if the food is ready yet.
The tavern keeper, Vernon, probably you can see him talking to his wife, maybe just through some areas of the wall or what have you that are just barely visible to see through.
Ontario tries to get like a crack look and he's just like,
let's see. Yeah, she's attractive.
is she half orc or full orc?
I don't know if you can tell from there.
Okay. She's quite the looker.
No, I can't watch this anymore. I can't.
Don't we
It's
have a
gonna make me
mission
sick.
and some hungry friends? I literally just like grab him by the shoulder and just kind of start pulling him out the door.
Yeah, I'll wait for the food. Don't worry. Take him out.
Let's go outside. You need to cool down.
Vernon starts to come out with the food as you're hauling Teriel out of the...
Thank you. I'll take that. Don't worry. Thank you. We'll just put that in this little cloth thing.
I can wrap that for you if you're leaving.
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
You should have told me. I would have done it.
I'm sorry. My apologies. And she'll pull out...
He picks up the stuff and, like, starts to walk away.
She'll put, like, 2 copper on the counter for his troubles.
He takes another, like, minute or two, but then he comes back out with the food, like, wrapped up in some kind of canvas sack.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And, once again, tell your wife that was really good, you know?
Yes.
Yep. Thank you. And I'll take the canvas things in my arm and walk out the door. And I push Teriel's face out of the door. As I walk out, his face pops back in. I push it back out and leave.
I just wanted to compliment that you put extra meat in there.
Let's go.
You know,
Get
if you
out of
precise
here.
them, they get rid of extra meat.
Let's go.
We switch scenes. Leoric, you and Cheppy went back into the inn. What are you doing?
Well, I think we went to the. I mean, Leoric's following Cheppy, whether or not there is a room or if he is following to get a room. But and he's still frantically looking for his money. Pretty certain it's gone. And then he does.
Cheppy's got you covered. Cheppy
What?
is back.
I found it.
Cheppy
Yeah.
would like to buy another room, possibly at a discounted rate because Cheppy found her friend.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So I found my money, Cheppy.
I'm sorry.
Cheppy's got money.
I'm not in charge of that. You'd have to speak to Saladesh. He's not here at the moment. Otherwise it would be 1 gold piece for the night.
Cheppy will just pay. Cheppy will find him later and we'll work out a deal. Cheppy's great with deals. Oh, by the way, this is Cheppy's friend Leoric. We found him. He found us naked. Kind of naked.
Hello?
In the snow.
I have my clothes. I was not naked. Hello. And he reaches out his hand for a handshake.
Yeah, there's a she's the innkeeper here is a bit younger. She's a human. She's kind of like willowy. And she looks a bit haggard. You can see that she's probably, like, as she shakes her hand, she's got very rough hands. Like, she obviously does, like, a lot of, like, labor and stuff. You can probably
I have
imagine.
very cold hands.
Yeah. She actually touches your hand and then, oh,
sorry.
really do need to warm up.
I do.
Like
I'm
Cheppy
very,
said,
very
practically
cold.
naked.
Practically naked. All right. It's like I was naked because these clothes, they didn't do much because of the warmth. All right, so yes, we can't get a room from you. We have to get it from Saladesh.
No, I can get you set up in a room, but in
right.
terms of any sort of financial agreement, you'd have to speak to Saladesh.
Okay.
It's fine. Cheppy will just pay a gold, and she'll start rooting around her furs, just sticking her hand, singular, in around, kind of feeling around, trying to find some gold, and she just pulls one out and hands it over.
She actually is staring at you for a moment, Cheppy. And she says, I'm sorry, are you all right?
Oh, Cheppy, she just like looks off in the distance and her hand like slips back and just touches the bag that is holding her hand on the hip and she's like,
Chubby's fine. Chubby just had a rough night. The sacrifice and all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so forward. I'm sorry.
I do want to look at that, Chippy.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. Chubby doesn't know if she can cast magic anymore, Leoric. Chubby hasn't tried.
We could try it. We could, when we get to the room, we could figure it out, alright? We can, I'll let you shoot something at me, alright? Just not too much, because I don't know how much I could take.
Oh,
Pretty tired.
could Chubby pay for baths as well?
Yes. There's a bath. I can get you some hot water. It'll just it might be 10 minutes or so. I have to get some water and heat it up.
That's great. Thank you.
Sounds great.
Right at the end of the hall is the bath.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Chubby's just going to walk over to her and just... What is she doing with her hands right now, the woman? Is she...
She's younger. She's probably like a teenager.
The girl.
Yeah. And she's, I think, wringing her hands. She's occasionally like looking down.
She's
towards
mockingly
yours.
using both of them.
Chubby's just going to walk over with her left hand, just kind of lay her hand on there and just be,
Thanks for all the work.
Chubby appreciates it. And then she's going to walk on back and bring Leoric to where the room is.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you've basically she would have given you, a key for another room.
Sweet. Sounds good.
So this is where we stayed last night. We had 2 rooms over here.
And Chubby points to the first room.
And then Chubby don't know how the door got broken. I think Teriel got upset and broke that door because Moonbrook chopped Chubby's hand off. And then this is the room
what
that
happened?
Chubby...
Is that because of that sacrifice? What is it? What?
Chubby doesn't understand anything that Moonbrook did, but Chubby's hand is gone. And they said that it had to happen because Chubby was gonna die if it hadn't, because she got frost nipped or burned or... There was like a weird thing that Chubby's hand went all black. It was just her fingers at first, and then it went all the way down her like Chubby's arm.
You mind if I take a look at it?
Sure, but maybe in the room. Chubby doesn't really
okay.
want to pull it out here.
Okay.
All right, Chubby's going to walk over to the room. Is it going to be the same, one of the same rooms that we had before, or is it a different one?
It's the same kind of room.
Okay, sweet.
It'd be a different one, probably.
All right, Chubby's going to try, look at the key, see if there's like a number and go to the door and open it up, go inside with Leoric.
Mikasa, Sukasa.
Alright, perfect. Alright.
Let Chubby know if you're too cold or anything. Chubby can make a little fire.
I think I'll be alright. It's already a bit toasty in here. You mind?
And he points towards the window.
Chubby Binds, what do you mean? Are you jumping out the window?
No, I'm cold. And I'm warm, too hot in here. It's stuffy.
The windows aren't made to open.
Okay, he goes and looks as if they are made to open, and he tries to find a way to open it, and then...
Alright. Well, let me see your hand.
Naked.
Chubby lifts up her hand and hands it over to, I guess she lifts up the stub and lays it in front of Leoric.
Okay.
Chubby's stump is still really sore. It hurts.
Mind if I unwrap it?
She nods.
As in I can unwrap it? Or you mind?
No, Chubby's fine with it. You can open it.
Okay, alright.
And he starts to unwrap it and to look at it. What does it look like right now?
I think that there's probably some remnants of dried blood. The wound is closed up. I think you can make a medicine check for me.
I can do that. There's a thing I can do.
However, just keep in mind that you do have a bunch of exhaustion.
I am exhausted like crazy.
As he's doing this, Cheppy's gonna reach around and grab the bag on her hip with her hand, and she's just gonna hold it in the left hand until Leoric notices.
Jesus, it was loud.
You don't think you can do anything for this, Leoric?
Yeah. Kind of looks at it.
This is.
Cheppy has this if it will help.
And she'll hold up the bag.
What is this?
I think
It's
he's gonna
Cheppy's hand.
take it, and I think before you say it's his it's Cheppy's hand, he's gonna peer into it, and then
Okay, well. Do you mind if I?
It's technically not Cheppy's hand anymore, so
Whose is it?
it's not attached to Cheppy, so it's not Cheppy's.
he unbags the hand, and then he sort of interlocks his fingers into it, probably the cold hand as well as his cold hand, and he holds it up with his locked fingers to then just press and rest on her sore arm, and he's going to try to cast Lesser Restoration, though it won't work. We all know it won't, but also because he doesn't have any more spell slots. But he's going to try and hold up the hand, and he's going to grab the seam with his other hand, and he is going to...
Please, Azul, help Cheppy and restore her back
Please.
to be complete.
I think a blue light flashes for a moment, and then he holds up his hand, and he lets go of it, and I think it may fall to the ground.
Sorry, maybe if I rest, I will be able to, but I can't do it. I'm so sorry.
And he puts it back in the bag, cinches it.
She just takes it back and kind of looks at the bag, and there's a little tear running down Cheppy's cheek. And she just takes the bag and puts it back.
I could try again. Later, and maybe if Azul forget.
It's okay, Leoric. Cheppy's
This is
fine.
me.
You gotta save your energy. Speaking of, do you want to sleep or do you want a bath?
Yes. I very much want to sleep. I think you could take the bath. She said she was going to warm it. I don't think it will fit. It will be all wet. I'll go after you. And then it would be dirty. Whatever. It's cleaner than what I have. I will. Don't worry about it. I will be fine.
Okay, sounds good. Cheppy might just rest up a little bit and get the bath when she's done. Maybe everyone else will be done by then. We can get together.
All right.
Good night, Leoric. Glad you're back with everybody.
I'm very glad I'm back here. I did not think I would be able to see you all again. There are many times I was thinking I was going to meet Azul. And not like...
Cheppy knows
I
that
did.
feeling as well.
Yes, it was very... I didn't think I would see you ever again.
And I think he pauses for a moment, and then he goes in for a big hug. It's a very cold hug, but he tries to wrap his tall body around your tiny little satyr one, and it's a cold embrace. But
She
the
kind
warmth
of like
is still there.
snuggles in super close, and she just tries to like secretively to try to warm you up.
Okay.
All right, she's gonna go and lie down so she can try to get some more rest as well.
And Leoric makes his way over.
Are you going to... Yeah? Are we sharing this room? Or did you get into your own room?
You have to share.
Okay.
There was like 6 of us in a room last night. Cheppy was all kinds of normal. This is... You should see the Fae.
All right. Well... Say it's
Cheppy's
very-
fine with sleeping on the bed with you, Leoric.
Okay, I'll probably sleep on the floor because the cold ground is nice, but I will do it.
Let Cheppy know if you want a pillow.
All right.
She's gonna climb up onto the bed and she's gonna get some Z's.
Sweet dreams, Leoric.
You as well, Chippy.
Meanwhile, Marta is heating hot water. Waiting for somebody to go to the bath. The rest of you make your way out of the Blue Clam. Are you headed back here? Where are you going?
Well, yeah, Teriel's gonna be heading back. He doesn't know what everybody else is doing, but his plans are to head back and bring food to them and start planning out how they're gonna approach this mine.
Well, Moonbrook has the food, so.
Oh yeah. We all head back and let them rest, And I know that the cat in the bag needs to be let out. So.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with him.
If we have to buy another room, we'll do that so they have room to rest. But
yeah, your room would have been for the night, so you would have to re-up if you want to get a room again.
Yeah, we'll re-up. I'll pay for it. We'll re-up, and then we'll be in a different room discussing strategy while they sleep or whatever.
Okay.
What's
One gold piece.
Keeper's name
Okay.
again? Or what's the
Marta.
girl's name?
Marta.
If Teriel sees that bath, he's gonna take advantage of it.
Is this too soon to have a short rest, or is this because I know we sort of got up and we went out and we did some stuff, but
you need 20. You need to wait 24 hours before you can get the benefit of a long rest. Leoric can definitely sleep.
Right.
And technically you can rest and get rid of your exhaustion, but you have to rest for at least 8 hours.
Right. But what I was wondering is if Ray hangs out in the room, if that is considered a short rest, if he hangs out for a little bit,
Yeah.
Only because
as long as you're not doing really active things, you can take a short rest.
Right.
Yeah, if you're walking somewhere, if you're doing stuff, that's not a short rest. But if you're just in the room, sort of relaxing, that's a short rest.
Okay.
You need an hour.
So are we in the room right now?
We can assume that you paid.
Yeah,
and you've gotten yourselves another room.
Okay.
Teriel, I think Marta, if you asked about a bath, Marta would have told you she just got some water warm for Cheppy and Leoric.
Oh.
But they haven't come out of the room.
Did you say warm water?
Yes, I just boiled it.
Where is it? I'm going to check on it.
The bath is at the end of the hall.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to make sure it's hot enough for whoever. I'll be back.
If Marta showed us the room that Cheppy and Leoric was in, I probably Ray as Catwoman is probably meowing at Tess, trying to get her attention, and if she, I doubt she would have understood. Probably just jumped out and then ran to that room. So did she actually show us sort of oh, they're in there? And
yeah, she would have.
Okay.
Done.
Clawing at the door.
So I would have run over there and probably
Okay.
found back up to Ray, and I would have gone inside their room.
Cheppy and Leoric's room?
Yeah.
Would you have locked it, Cheppy?
Oh God.
Nope.
The door opens.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in there as quietly as possible and then just sit
Make a
down.
stealth
and
check.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Stealth.
Oh yeah, you sneak right in. You can see they're both asleep on the bed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go in and sit anywhere, not to disturb them. I'm just going to sit and hang out and just be with them.
I just shrug and go into the room and don't say anything. I just start sharpening my halberd or cleaning.
You go into the room with Cheppy, Leoric.
No, into our room, the room.
Yeah, in the different room.
Yeah.
And Moonbrook goes in there too, and she just journals or whatever and hangs out. Just waiting for everybody to get back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to just sort of take a long rest, again, you won't get the benefit until until nighttime You know, you can do that if you just want to sort of fast forward.
Yes and no. There's one thing I want to do before.
I think I know.
Oh.
Ray, you can probably hear Leoric tossing and turning.
If he's not gonna, I mean, if he doesn't look like he is waking up, I'm probably not going to bother him. But I am standing up, and I am sort of, I'm sort of standing over the bed, just staring down at him, sort of wide-eyed, and watching him do this. I probably go to touch his skin as because I could hear everybody talking about how cold he was, so I go to touch his skin, probably anything that's exposed, his hand, his face, anything that was there, the closest thing I would go to touch it. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
How are you touching my face? Oh, it's probably cold, right?
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. You just they said that you were
No,
you're
I
cold.
understand. I would if the shoe was on the other foot, I would also be touching the foot.
Okay. Good. So we're on even level. Okay. So I got bits and pieces of what they said.
Okay.
And so you got in a fight. And then you don't know what happened.
No, I don't.
Do you?
What I remember was a fighting goblin, and that was it. And then I remember waking up like in an avalanche. Have you ever been in an avalanche before? Like encased in one?
No, I mean, we were in the. I mean, yeah, it came. I did the roots, and we all I've been in one, but I mean, you've been in
Right.
what, 3 now?
Three now. Yes. Really, am I loud? Am I a loud person?
No, I'm a loud person.
Okay, well, I'm just trying
maybe-
to figure out why it keeps happening to me. Maybe it's a blessing, or girls.
No,
So-
I think you should just stay away from mountains and hills and
mountainsides. Fresh powder.
I don't know, but I'm sorry. I have to. Can I touch your hand, please? Just please.
All right.
Okay, so Ray puts his hand and he puts his other hand on top, and then he and he sort of can't believe he's doing that, but he's looking over at Cheppy, and you can see there's a struggle behind his face, and he's trying to.
Leoric pulls back his hand.
No. You're not taking my hand as well for a sacrifice.
No, I didn't do that. That was Moonbrook, and I'm not holding that against her anyway. I mean, you're not frostbitten. You should be.
I'm not cold. I mean, is that frostbite? Is that it? Am I feeling it?
I mean, with frostbite, you don't feel anything. I mean, yeah,
So
maybe
maybe
a
I'm
little
frostbite.
warmth. No, you look like you're dead. Oh, can you wait a minute? Can you change? Can you be me for a minute?
All
Just a
right.
minute.
Okay. Can you be me? Can you be me for a minute?
No, but you wait.
No.
What? No.
What?
No. Just can you?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It changes.
Like this.
So, yeah. Okay.
Right.
And then
Okay.
I go to touch him again. Touch his skin.
Still cold. Ice cold.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Did you die?
No, I don't think I died. Why is that?
Because you feel like a dead person,
I don't think I died.
but you don't remember anything.
Wouldn't Ariel have seen it if I was dead?
I don't know. Can he do that?
I don't know.
Oh,
He looked at me for a moment and his eyes went cold.
okay.
He looked at me and then he went.
Okay. Again, I'm just sort of curious.
Also
Ray
curious,
is
I
definitely
don't know
sort
what's
of like
happening.
his face is all over the place. Yeah, it's just really weird. I've never seen anything like that before. That's strange. Okay. I'm sorry you can go back to sleep. I'm so sorry. I'll just be over here.
Really? You want to sleep here? I gotta go find somewhere comfortable. It's hot in here.
Oh. Okay.
It's definitely not hot in there.
Sure. I guess you can go out. I'll
I feel like I'm in a cold sweat.
Oh, wait, before you go.
Huh?
Because you don't really know. Just to sum things up, I stole something from somebody. They probably want me dead. Okay, you're all caught up.
Right, what happened to the sacrifice? What is going on? The chappie was telling me about a sacrifice, and you tried to grab my hand, and then there was a broom also had a hand cut off. What is it?
Okay.
And then also, then Tariel said that the sacrifice was me. I'm the sacrifice?
No.
Okay.
So in the Dale, ever since we've had this sort of eternal night, the towns have sort of all collectively decided to sacrifice to this goddess, and in this town it's a sacrifice of warmth. So periodically nobody can have fires or anything. So in other towns it's a little it's different in other towns. So last night was that night. So it was a very really cold night here.
And then Chippy got her hand cut off. Why?
Well, I mean that comes. She was out. She was stuck out in the weather like you.
Oh.
And the person that might want me dead saved her and brought her here, and we just sort of bumped into her. It's
is
actually.
that why you're a cat? Is that why you're walking around as a
Yeah,
cat?
yeah. So if you could
Okay.
just not say my name, that would be really
Okay.
appreciated.
Alright.
So anyway, yeah, she'd been out there long enough that she got a little frostbite, and it was getting worse. So Moonbrook, she did what she had to do.
It was probably something I could have done without having to get rid of her hand.
Yeah, it's probably something I could have done too, but I tried. I tried to heal it. It just didn't. It wouldn't take. My heals wouldn't
Right,
take.
as well. All right. It's pretty gruesome. It's
Yeah, it was terrible. It was so much blood. I mean, actually, I'm surprised they haven't heard about it. I don't know if they've even looked in that room yet, because it's gonna be there and maybe frozen. And anyway,
They didn't clean up the room?
well, I don't know if they cleaned up the room.
Oh, okay. Well, wow. All right.
I'm sorry. I know it's a lot.
It's
anyway.
a lot. I'm very tired. I will. Let's talk more later. I'm going to go find a place to sleep and lay my head. All right?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. I will be back. May I see you in the morning or in 8 hours from now, whatever. Is it morning right now?
It's like mid-morning-ish, kind of.
My sleep schedule is going to be way off. Okay. All right.
Okay. Ray's going to probably, because Cheppy's still in the bed, right? She's asleep. He's probably just going to find a place to sit down and not mess with her, and just take a minute and just sit with his thoughts.
We switch to Moonbrook and Nissa. Moonbrook, you've got all that food in the sack. It's just staying in there.
Sorry, come again?
The food, you've got all the food in a sack. It's just staying in there. You're just gonna leave it in there.
Yeah, it's just staying in there. I enjoy my portion that I wrapped up earlier. I'm writing in my journal and I eat my portion, but the rest, I just keep it because everybody's asleep. But we got their food.
Probably. Teriel's been gone basically as soon as he heard about the bath. It's been about 15 minutes, still no Teriel.
It's taking him so long.
Are they out front? Are they in the lobby?
No, they're in their own room.
In their own room, okay.
You could give me a perception check if you try to hear them.
He's probably enjoying bathroom time.
He always enjoys bathroom time. My man loves bath. It's too cold.
Yeah. She did say she was heating up water.
Yeah, but it's still too cold. Ugh. No, thank you. I don't think I smell. Do you think? Yeah, you don't smell. I don't smell either.
No. We're fine. It'll be good to clear out this cave, make some money, kill something.
Yeah. I could definitely put a hurting on something. It was really nice that they, Cheppy forgave me. And good that we didn't have to go find Leoric.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's alive, right?
Yeah, no, of course he's alive. Haven't you ever heard, that's happened, before, where people come back and they're just really cold from being out there, but, they feel warm to themselves because they're so cold that they feel warm. It's a weird thing. It's a weird phenomenon.
Do you hear something?
Wait, what is that?
Down on and he busts through the door. Laid.
What?
Ariel?
What?
I did not know you would be in here.
Wait,
I checked on.
Are you close?
Yes, actually, I just
It'd
needed
be
to put.
freezing if he was not.
Yeah, I was just putting on the gauntlets. I checked. It was very warm, indeed. Well, a little too warm for the So anyway, so where's everyone?
They're resting.
Ariel, you might have, as you are walking in before you close the door, you can see Leoric out in the hall.
All right, Ariel.
I'll be right back. And he kind of just slides out the room. Oh, before I go, can you give me the food?
Oh, yeah, here.
Hey. He's goes in it. Oh, well, that's
Cold
good.
already.
He walks up to Leoric. I thought you was resting.
I'm trying to. I keep getting distracted, no offense, but I'm trying to get some fresh air, I think. Very hot in there. Stuffy rooms.
Wait. There's heat in the room.
Yeah, they have to be. I'm not sure how they have it so hot in there.
It's been so cold everywhere.
You're cold right now, Teriel. It's fucking freezing.
So where's the heat? Take me to it first, but wait, before you need to eat. Yeah. There's meat and...
Great,
thank
you.
At least the goat milk may be still cold. I don't know.
Thank you. All right.
I ate one just to make sure it wasn't poison. So what room has the heat? Because I just had the most fantastic bath.
Right.
They heat the baths here. Can you believe that? It was just sitting there waiting for me. It's like someone knew that I was coming back.
They heat everything here. Everything.
You hate everything?
No, they heat everything here.
Oh. Well, where's the heat?
So
Take me to the heat.
Okay, 2 doors that way, and take a right.
All right, I'll come back once I see the...
All right, then I'm just going to go get some fresh air. All right.
I'll come... Actually, you know what? No. He pulls his furs up. Let's have a talk. I have to catch you up on everything. Before you have... Is it too hot in here for you?
I'm just going to go outside for a moment, get some fresh air.
Okay. So he kind of follows
Ray
him
already
out.
spoke to me a lot about everything, about Cheppy's hand. Cheppy showed me around, about Moonbook cutting it off because of the sacrifice, also the sacrifice. I still don't know entirely sure what that's all about. I'm a little skeptical about it. And the cat being in the bag.
Yeah, well, I figured Cheppy would talk about that because it'd be kind of odd to have her running around hitting you with a stub instead of a hand. It's more so about our next mission that we can get done and actually put some gold back in our pockets.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
What's that about? What do we
You
do?
sure you want to do it out there? We can't do it here.
I could do it in here. It's just I just go ahead.
Is he sweating visibly or not sweating at all? Or are they?
He is not sweating at all.
Alright, so I'll notice that mid-conversation. So I went to go to the Blue Clam, and that's a tavern here, and spoke to a person named Speaker Mashu, and there is a 50 gold bounty on killing monsters in a mine that is northwest of here, I believe, in Lonelywood area, and the miners can't do their work. Yeah, so we're gonna go over there and clear it out. Northeast.
Okay.
Northeast, that's right. Northeast.
Are they goblins?
No, kobolds.
All right, that's fine.
And
I think.
possibly something from the Underdark. But
I'll just
anyway,
step
you
back.
know,
I'll
it's...
just step back, and I will have a Zuth guide in there and stuff, and I will have the support. All right?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So what really did happen to you? You said you got in goblins and you don't remember, but how many goblins was it? One?
Three.
One or...
Three goblins.
3 goblins.
I thought well, so what happened, now that, boy, okay, so I'm getting distracted by the heat. So we,
I mean, if we really need to go outside, I guess we can.
Leoric,
It's freezing out there.
make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay, Doc.
And keep in mind that you do have exhaustion.
All right. How's a 1? How's a natural 1 look? A 5.
As Teriel is mentioning this and you're starting to think back on it, your heart starts to beat really fast. And you sort of tune Teriel out for a moment.
So, you know, I was just wondering what was happening.
And you hear the sounds of the goblins and death of the Chewinga. Sound of the scimitar being drawn. You feel the pressure in your skin as the scimitar came down.
And then you saw, you know?
Sorry, what?
We fought. Remember, the dog's sled went off while we were fighting all
Yes,
the goblins.
dog sled. Yes, right, the goblins, right, goblins.
Yes,
Let's just
and-
not talk about the goblins anymore. There were 3 of them, and it's great. Is that they were... I have to go get some air. Excuse me.
And Leoric starts to walk away, frantic and panicked a bit.
You're going out without a fur.
Leoric, you're breathing heavy. Can't seem to catch enough breath.
And he opens up the door out into the cold. Starts to pace, I think, back and forth right outside the door. Starts to kick some snow. Some snow falls into the lip of his boot up by his shin, and it starts to feel a bit refreshing. He bends over and he starts to pick up some snow and shake it in his hands a bit like he's washing his hands or dusting his hands off as if they were filled with chalk. And he starts to put his cold hands, the cold wet hands, onto his face and the back of his neck. And then he then starts to shovel some. Then he starts to put some snow into his boots, and then he starts to slide his boots out. This is all in one continuous thought. And then he takes off the chain cloak, or the chain shirt that he had, that he was still wearing, and he puts that and he lays that, I think, down on the snow, and then he sits down on it for a moment and just kind of breathes and lets the cold air just envelop the inside while he just cools down, lowers his body temperature. And I think, without thinking about it, and like he's exhausted, it's been 3 days, he hasn't ever fully rested. I think he's just going to, in a gasp or in an exasperated breath, he's going to lean back onto the scale mail, shuffle, so he's now off of the scale mail, but it's probably bunched up by his legs, and then he's just going to scoop a lot of the snow up onto him, and he's going to pass out, staring at the sky.
And that is where we're going to take our break today. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. Give them a follow, please. Follows are free. They'll make it happen. They are amazing role players, amazing people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/RIME, Rime, to go follow them in all the places. If you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support these wonderful people. Also, you notice underneath the stream, we have a link for Black Lives Matter, because they still do. Please go check it out. It's a way that you can donate, you can educate yourself to just be a better person in general. It's just a little bit of time to make that happen, to learn things that a lot of us, including myself, didn't learn growing up. And I think it's an important thing just to educate yourself, if anything. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks, and we'll be back very shortly with more Rime of the Frostmaiden. Please stick with us. As Leoric sleeps in the snow outside, the rest of the group converses about the gem mine here in Tourmaline, and Teriel recollects the conversation with speaker Matthew. Everyone gets their rest, and if you have any exhaustion, you can remove 1 level of exhaustion. Your HP returns to full, and your certain special abilities and whatnot that you have, depending on your classes, return. We can assume that everyone spends the day resting again in the inn, and another day passes in Icewind Dale. Everyone begins to get up and start their day.
So, like, I was just saying that, Speaker Matthew Ray was very delighted that we were going to take on this mission, and I think it's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
There was only a mention of the Underdark.
The what?
Oh, just kobolds. And maybe a monster that or two from the Underdark. So, wait.
Where's Leoric?
Yeah, I got to wrap. There was another bath. So we talked, and I asked him about the goblins because I was just really really wondering, when we went up against the goblins, they were kind of formidable out here. They're very different from woodland goblins. And
Cheppy sticks her head out of her door and she just like looks at the party and she just says,
Has anyone seen Leoric? He's not in bed anymore.
well, yes, I spoke to him, and I was talking to him, and he kind of just, he was just nodding his head like normal and agreeing and stuff, and then he got really irritated and said something of the lines of, "Can we not talk about the goblins?" And then he said he was gonna get some fresh air, and I haven't seen him come back, so I just figured he went to the tavern or something. But he did go out there with no furs, no nothing. He kept saying it was hot. Wait, do you have a heated room, Chappy? Because he said it was heat. It's too hot in there.
Cheppy just has her furry butt. That's it. It was cold in that room. Cheppy was freezing all night.
So what would he say?
Something is very wrong with him.
Are you sure? Because I swear I've heard of this. Things
Cheppy
just burning because you've been in the cold for so long.
and she puts her hands like on her face while like slapping her a little tiny bit, like as a little shock.
There's something wrong with Leoric, and it's not just because he's cold. Moonbrook, it's weird.
Did you?
I'm gonna go look for him real quick. I feel responsible. I'm gonna go. And he just runs out the door.
So, did you just slap her with your, not your hand?
She did.
Cheppy just did. But Cheppy's not used to not having a hand. Cheppy actually feels like she still has a hand.
Just be careful.
I'm
That's
so
like,
sorry.
That's gotta feel like
Makes
punching
me feel
somebody.
guilty.
Please don't.
It's just like Cheppy hit you with a piece of meat. It's just kind of weird.
Right. Okay. So, about these mines, you did hear. You heard Terriel's Underdark monster something or another. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
When we spoke with the person that gave us the mission, the speaker, he made it sound like we would have to seek out anything beyond kobolds.
And he just wants. Oh, so he just wants kobolds like taken care of, and then.
Yeah. So let's not allow any
exploration.
Heroics.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Extra exploration. Yeah.
Do we know how many are in there? Like,
just get this done.
I don't know much about kobolds. Do they like group up a lot? Like, is it gonna be like a camp in there? Do you guys know? I have no idea.
I don't know.
So we're just gonna go in through this. Okay, great. That sounds great.
Being from the Fae, would Cheppy know a little bit about the kobolds?
Make a nature check.
Oh, actually, it should be regular, but still a 4.
Still a 4. Nope.
Okay, so
we'll find out when we kill them.
Oh, that's good, and we need the money, and that's what I do. I'm just saying maybe let's just be really cautious going in, okay? You said no heroics, that's great. Let's just take our time. Nobody go in front of the group. That'll be really great.
What do you mean? You asked me to do that the last time. So.
Yeah, but
we'll try and stick together this time.
Okay.
Cheppy doesn't even know if she can cast magic. Cheppy lost her hand. Is Cheppy's magic gone? Is Cheppy just a normal goat girl again?
You're never normal.
Can you check? Is there a way to just check that real fast? Did you have anything you can do, or
maybe try some magic?
But Cheppy just can't do magics in here.
Okay. When we get outside of town, then give it a shot.
Cheppy will try it then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. So if you guys are good, I'm good. Why don't we go meet
Maybe
up
let's head out.
But Leoric's not in any of the rooms. We're sure.
True. Let's see if Ariel found him.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm ready to go.
We switch to the scene outside. Teriel, you've rushed outside looking for Leoric.
Leoric!
The wind immediately hits you in the face.
Leoric! Oh, his bite's even deeper. What is he doing out here? Oh, please. Definitely not in here.
Give me a perception check. You just look around, you see the town.
Where can he have gone? Has he gone to the tavern? No, he wasn't really... He said he was hot, so he didn't want to be in places. He wanted to get fresh air. Fresh air? Out here? It's crazy. So I guess he's just like looking around. He goes to the stable area and tries to look. Oh, so what the... Up there. And it's just kind of prodding the streets and just really, really cold slowly as his hood pulled up, and he's just like wrapped in, and he's just kind of has his head down because he's trying to not get the wind to blow in his face.
As you're walking back, you see Leoric emerge from a pile of snow.
What in the... Leoric!
Yes.
And he trots up. What are you... Wait, what? You were... Please tell me you weren't sleeping in the... out here. And not only out here, but in the snow.
How long was I out?
You were gone for a long time. So long that everybody's like up and worrying about you.
But I'm up now. I'm ready. Well, you need to be worried. Let's do this. Where are we going? Is it a cave or something? Mine?
Where's your furs?
Oh, they're inside. Okay, I'll get them.
Wait, no. Stop.
Oh, you're right.
There's
You should get
something-
them. It's hot in here.
No. There is something deeply wrong with you. And not a normal person would wrap themselves in snow and let alone sleep in it and survive out here. Has anybody seen you?
Well, I am not a normal person.
You're right. What the heck? What is going on? By the gods, tell me. Don't stop hiding stuff.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to be comfortable, and that was the most comfortable.
Were you wounded? Let me see your wound.
All right.
And he lifts up his scale mail to a like up towards his shoulder, and he points out a scar.
It's not just a scar. When you pull open the shirt, Teriel, you can see the faint outline of a pine cone.
What is that? Leoric.
Where I was cut. Probably an arrow, or what is it? Oh,
That's
this is weird.
yeah. Can you explain? Is it like embedded in him, or?
It almost looks like a tattoo.
Okay.
It's interesting.
And your wound, it's.
Is it like?
like? Yeah, well, I don't even know. How does his wound look? Is it blackened, or is it?
No. It looks like it's a scar.
What about here?
And he lifts up his sleeve.
So you've wait. How long ago? This didn't happen too long ago. Anybody that's cut that bad wouldn't just. It's already a scar. And there's a. What is that?
I am a healer. I can heal everything. Not everything. Most things. I can heal most things. Well, Azuth can. I'm here just purely a conduit to do it. With Azuth's blessing.
Zeus never told you to sleep in the snow, and I'm.
Maybe he did.
Leoric, look. I spent many hours, many days of my life speaking to some of the highest magic users this land has ever seen. My house has the most powerful magic in all Turiel. So I'm.
Well, so does Azuth.
So
And he is a lot of
So I'm very confused as to
Where do
why.
you think they actually went to?
Cover up. And he like covers him up. You are just, you
Leoric?
know. Yes,
Terry?
he puts his arm around him. He is.
You found Leoric. Where was he?
Here I am.
Yeah, he was just wandering about, Leoric, right? He was just wandering.
There. I was. Oh yes, I was wandering about.
Yeah, running about. And
Did you not get any rest?
No, I slept. Found a nice cold spot for me to sleep. It was too hot in there.
I think he meant warm
Can we?
spot. He's a little delusional.
Can we continue this out? Can we get going? Can we get going?
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's not
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
We should probably
We'll
get
go.
out.
I have to go get my fur. I'll be right back.
Oh,
He can catch up. We can just start walking. It'll only be a moment.
Yeah, so
All right.
let's gather the animals and let's go. Yeah?
Right. I'll wait. I'll wait for Leoric.
Okay, I'm ready.
That was quick.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, yes. Let us go. Do you have the map? I can mark where we need to go. Does anybody have?
Wait.
Moonbrook?
Yeah, I still have the map, but yeah. I'm pretty
Ariel.
sure I can get us there.
Ariel, you were told that the gem mine is just outside of town on the path from the northeast.
So he pretty much relays that. So you need to go here. We need to go here, and you think you can find. Looks like there's some area where the mining could be right here. Shouldn't be a long search at all. We gotta get out of this cold as fast as we can. We can we have any torches or anything? We should probably get torches. We don't have any for those that can't see, because not only do we have to worry about kobolds, we have to worry about the presence of Underdark creatures. And I don't know if
Cheppy has 10
We're not gonna mess with the Underdark.
we're
There's
not
no
gonna do that.
reason for it.
No.
it's not about.
We just need
mess-
to get in, kill the kobolds, and get out.
Did you not
Also,
hear
I
what he
have
said?
torches.
It's not about messing with the Underdark creatures. It's that the Underdark creatures messing with us. That they came up the dwelling.
Okay.
Well, let's hope we
careful.
avoid
That's fine.
that.
That's fine. Let's just go. Come on.
No, let's go. And Moonbrook ushers Ray actually to the front, but she's kind of like behind him, still like navigating for the group.
So it's not very far outside of town. It's up to you if you want to bring your animals and whatnot, but it's not far. So
Yeah.
if you're worried about the distance, and wanting the animals there, you don't
We
necessarily
could just
need
leave them.
Yeah.
We could just walk it. If it's not that far, there's no need.
Yeah, because half the
Yeah,
time to
let's
walk
just walk
anyway.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
On our way, I'm just going to pop in here and get some rations.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I'll catch up with you.
He'll catch up. Don't worry. Let's head out. So do we going to guard to open, or is it just open?
There's no walls
It's just open
here.
city, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
We
we
can
just
just
walk out.
leave.
Part of the reason why the wind is so brutal. And as a reminder, the wind is very intense here. Only part of the Lonelywood covers the northern side of this town, so a lot of the town is exposed to this very frigid wind that comes down from the direction that you are heading. You're walking headlong into the wind.
As we head out, can I, as we actually get to the outside of town, can I just, since my head's down, can I just sort of look around for like little twigs and stuff like that? I'm just keeping my eye out for that sort of stuff.
Okay.
There's a couple specific things I'm looking for that I could potentially find up here.
Make a
but,
nature roll.
Okay.
Actually, be survival. Survival. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
You're looking for specific stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you trying to find?
I'm looking for just a few twigs. I'm looking for mistletoe, and I'm looking for any sprigs of spruce.
Find both, no problem.
Oh God. Okay. I'll probably pick up. I mean, maybe 2 of each. Okay.
Oh.
So, Leoric, if you want to, you can buy rations at normal price in the PHB.
Right, I did, and I'm gonna bring Thrak back so I catch up with them.
You are going to bring Thrak back.
I'm gonna bring Thrak so I can catch up with everyone.
Okay.
Gonna
So, Thrak was injured. The stable can take. Basically, the stable took care of Thrak.
Okay.
They got him patched up, and there would have been a cost for that. So it would have cost 5 gold pieces.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll bring him.
But as you're all walking, you can hear the.
I thought we weren't bringing any. Oh.
Oh,
Sorry. I had to get rations, and then I thought I'd check up on track so I could catch up with all of you. Did anybody else need anything? I hope not, because I didn't get anything else.
Is Thrak's leg, where his butt got shot, kind of like bandaged up or anything like that? Cheppy's just gonna like go over, give him like a little pat on the butt, and like lift her stump up, and just give him a little pat on the butt.
Thrak pays almost no attention, but like as you go to pat his butt, he probably cranes his long neck around and nips.
Also, smash cut to me at the stable, grabbing a bunch of down and feathers from his nest, and then putting it in my bag. Okay, and now smash cut back to everybody else.
Is that noticeably sticking out of your bag, or did you put
sure.
that stuff? It is sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up next to you and be like, can I have 2 of the feathers? Can I have that?
Okay, yeah.
Just 2. Yeah,
These
thanks.
large feathers.
I'm just walking a little bit, like, behind everyone, kind of near Leoric, and just looking at him a little strangely. Like, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm keeping an eye on him.
Probably takes about 30 minutes or so as you're walking.
Oh.
But you can see in the woods northeast of town that there is an open tunnel in a hillside. Empty carts are parked near the entrance, next to which a crude wooden sign has been propped up. Written on the sign in charcoal are the words, "Kobolds only in common."
I guess we're not really wanted in here. Unless
Looks like
you
the
can
place.
be a kobold. And he looks at Leoric. What a better
Great
scout.
idea.
Well,
What do we think?
I'm
I
a
think
little.
we should all go in together. I don't.
Yeah, how would we
what
tell him
happened
apart?
last time?
Just,
it's Leoric.
do you
He can scout
Let's
in
stick
there as a
together.
kobold.
you could all be
No.
my prisoner.
We're gonna walk together
All of us?
slowly. Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
why
Chubby
not?
likes
Forgive me,
that
of course I can.
idea. The
just a little-
kobolds are gonna think they're really cool and bad for holding the cave like this. So what if we have Leoric dress up as a kobold, and then he just brings us in, and then we magics everybody to death?
One kobold for
amazing.
all of us.
No. This is great. Can you be a kobold? I mean, right? Can you do that?
Could try.
Is there anyone here that has any kind of military background or has ever did anything organized?
No.
Or do you all
Well,
just run
sort of, but no.
blindfolded?
no.
If you saw
Okay.
Cheppy's beer
why I
cabinet,
pay you.
it is so organized. Cheppy
So-
has all the different kinds in there. Very organized.
I'm trained for this. And you want to
Okay.
go in and just not scout out to see what we're up against or
I
count how
don't-
many there are.
Yes,
Okay.
we actually do want to just go in. Yeah.
We could stay
Yeah.
out here. I mean, it's nice out there.
No, you need to come with us just in case. But so yeah, can you become a kobold? Because they can write common, so they can speak common. Yeah.
I'm just going to say that kobolds aren't really known for their intelligence.
That's
And it-
that's
and it-
great. No, that's great.
If there is one that isn't intelligent enough to know the common tongue well enough to write,
Nissa's right here.
Yeah, What?
then that means that we could be walking into something that we're not prepared for.
Yeah, but if they see one of their own with us, they might get really confused, and that's a good way to
Well,
start anything that we're doing.
That's why. Do what you will.
So, what's the sign made out of?
Just some debris, basically. It would be wood, But yeah.
I take the sign and I break it apart and I take it.
Sure, give me a survival check.
Okay. Survival.
Don't roll a 1, you'll get tetanus. Perfect.
All right, yeah, you get one pile of wood, basically, from the sign.
Good idea. Now we have wood.
Well, okay, we could have done that on the way out, though. You got to carry it now.
You know me. I like to be,
No, I'm being
for
prepared. I got
us
it.
to have.
It's interesting they would waste the wood on a sign in the first place.
That is true. I mean,
They
do have
must
a very
really
good-
think highly of themselves after.
Are we gonna go
taking
in or are we
over this
not?
cave.
You didn't want to go with my plan and was just
I
sitting
wanna know
out
what
here in
your
this
plan is.
freezing
Did
cold.
you have a plan?
Yeah, okay,
is
you
your
know
plan?
what? That's fine. What's your plan?
Oh. Okay. The plan was for Leoric to turn into a kobold, go in there, scout the area, count how many are there, and then come out and let us know. Give us a
Yeah.
sign. Remember, he can do the mental thing.
But if he gets into trouble,
He won't get in trouble. He's a kobold. Do you understand? He's scouting. He's not going to go up there and slap one on the ass. Go in there,
But
count
they
him
might
up, give
see
us a
him and
mental.
ask him
Can you
questions, and what if he
guarantee
can't?
can you
answer the
guarantee that he can
questions?
walk in there without getting any of their attention or getting into a situation?
So you're
where
worried
he's
about
surrounded?
attention, Ray. Okay, then you walk yourself in there and see if you pull attention then.
Okay, hold on.
Is
I
that the
can't-
case?
The kobolds are the ones that they're small. They're like a goblin, but they got
no.
they're like what they got the teeth.
Have you not seen a kobold
I've
before?
never actually dealt. I've heard about them. I mean,
They're
I
not-
don't know if
The
they're.
kobold are the dragon people. No offense, not
But
dragon
they're
ball.
not
It's completely different. Lisa.
small. Maybe in Icewind Dale they are, but
So we don't know, right? So
that's
don't
why we
sense-
scout. Kobold's a kobold. They're all goblin-like.
Okay.
I will.
How about two people scouting? We know that Moonbrook did a good job
The whole
being
point is to be in
pretty quiet
disguise.
up until.
But if we're gonna send one of
point.
our own in there, we might as well all just walk in there and raise a party. Is that what you
Well,
want?
I just don't want Leoric going in there by himself. He's been through a lot. I don't think that's fair to ask him to do that.
I am
Just go, Leoric. Just go. Just go and yell, and we will rush it. It's not like it's far.
He doesn't have
Alright.
to yell. Well, just wait. He doesn't have to yell. He has
If
that
you get into
mental-
trouble,
he has
yell.
psychic connection.
Can you?
Or
you-
that.
can
It's
you-
fine.
You can talk to us whenever you want into our brains, whenever.
Oh, you act like this is new.
No,
Where have you
I
been?
know. I just don't know if it's like how long. You know, my stuff has limits. I can't just.
Ray, look.
throw-
He just needs to go in there and see the starting area. I'm not saying that he needs to walk through the whole mine. He just needs to
Alright.
scout what we're going into.
Go
What-
scout.
Okay.
Let us know.
You kobold.
Yell if you get into trouble.
Yeah. 30
We'll
feet,
run in there
30, 40 feet. That's
and
it.
kill things.
Yeah. 30, 40 feet, and that's fine. That's a good start. Okay, I agree with you.
Okay, I will go inside.
Thank you.
Leoric, are you changed into a kobold right now?
Yes.
So, you all see Leoric begin to turn into what appears to be some sort of cross between a small dragon lizard-like creature. It's a small creature. However, in Leoric's case, he can't necessarily switch size for his appearance. He can sort of appear on the smallish side, but not actually switch a category, just an FYI. So he's a very tall kobold. But you see that his skin has started to turn scaly, and he has two horns that come out. He's got a sort of long snout and, a sort of wiry-like appearance.
I just look at him even more strangely. That is a kobold?
I don't know.
Maybe it's not a good idea. Okay, well,
It's not
just don't go too deep. Just see what we're getting into when we go into the
30 or
entrance.
40 feet.
I just
Okay,
pull out my
alright.
halberd
I will go
and
in.
stand ready.
It's super dark out. Does anybody have a torch?
Chippy
um,
has
hand-
a torch.
Yeah, I hand a torch to whoever wants one.
I mean, I have
Who
dark
wants
vision,
one?
so.
Can I look around? Cause like I don't feel like this is a good idea, even at the beginning, and see if there's anybody watching us right now.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Do I look shorter?
You don't see anybody.
Okay,
Chippy's gonna walk up to the front of the cave and hold the torch.
It's not a very big mine entrance. It's probably only about a little bit more than 5 feet wide and maybe about 7 feet tall.
Do I look a little shorter?
Yeah, if you kind of just scrunch yourself up a little bit like that, it's not so
fine.
bad.
Okay.
Still kind of tall though, Leoric.
Alright, I'm trying to be a small one.
Leoric, I believe that there are different sized kobolds. You're fine. Go.
Okay. Alright, I'm going. Here we go.
Leoric, you don't have any dark vision. You start to stumble your way into the mine.
Okay. And they pull. I get a rock.
I'm going to grab a rock from the ground and I shine light with it. And I hold it out in my palm.
Okay. Cast light.
Oh, I found a lighty rock. Look.
And it's 20 feet, right?
Yes.
All right. Leoric heads into the mine.
Alright. Inside the mine.
And then he backs out of the mine and he goes to his friends and he goes,
Could somebody stand in the doorway? Just stand in the doorway so I could message you. Okay, alright.
and he runs back.
Alright. I am inside. I'm in the cave.
Okay.
So far, there is nothing here. I don't see much. Okay, there's a bit of an intersection. There is two ways. I could go left, I could go right, I could go straight.
Okay.
So far, I don't see why this is. Why I have to be a scout.
That's fine. Come on back.
Okay, alright.
What'd you see?
Okay.
What'd you see?
There's nothing in the entrance, apparently. I could see a good bit in there myself. We can make our way... We can make our way in, but we need to be very careful.
Okay.
I have dark vision, and so does Moonbrook.
Yeah, I got it. I can see.
Right, so we should lead
I
in.
have a torch. I hand Leoric a torch.
Okay, I have this. And he holds up a glowing rock.
So,
Cheppy will also hold the torch.
Well, what
Well, let me go a little bit in front of you, like just a little.
Just to clarify, I'm sorry. Who is carrying a torch? Cheppy and Ray?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Leoric, I guess. I don't
Just
know.
I think Nissa
Cheppy and
is...
Nissa.
Yeah, and Leoric has his rock.
Okay. Are you, you're all headed in?
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
verse them on what I see in the entranceway. So there's three ways: left, straight, or kind of a bit right. You have to choose.
I have an idea.
He's going to take his pebble, he's going to throw it in down one of the hallways, and then he's going to use light on the pendant that he has in front of him.
Hey, have you ever heard like the saying, "All adventures go left"?
No? What?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you're supposed to go left.
Oh, Moonbrook, do you want
Let's
to?
go left.
Since you have a specialty in stealth, Is that? You want to scout out in now?
Yeah, I can move a little bit ahead, and I'll come back. I'll move back and forth.
So I'm just gonna
I won't
just move
leave
to the
you.
side so she can get through.
Before you go, remember the last time you scouted out?
I won't go that far. Like I won't.
Yeah,
I
don't
won't
shoot
do
anything,
the thing that
okay?
you think I'm going to do.
No, just don't shoot anything. It's
No
okay.
shooting, baby.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot anything.
I was a good
Okay,
shot.
if
I'm
someone's
just saying don't
dying
do
at
it.
the end, I don't care.
Stop! Listen, before we do any of this, look, I know we're not much of a group. Wow, we're acting like a bunch of kobolds right now.
That's good,
No more
right?
bickering.
Thank you.
No more.
Yeah, that's good.
No more second guessing yourselves. Okay.
Okay.
Let
I'm
her
gonna
do what
stay
she
in the-
does best.
I'm gonna stay in the
Nissa,
back.
please don't go following Moonbrook. Let her do what she has to do. If she's in trouble, we can all go. All right.
Everybody,
I'll whistle really loud if I get in trouble.
Bring it in. Everybody, hold on.
Why are we doing this?
Chubby puts her hand out or her stump out to Moonbrook to hold.
Okay.
I'm touching this stump.
Also, thank you very much for helping us in this. Please guiding us on our way. And we have someone here who is about to try and walk through the darkness, and we need you to give them the light. Yes, it is Moonbrook. Very well.
And he touches Moonbrook and gives guidance.
Okay.
I feel a wave of, tingly feeling. And then I start to sneak off.
A question, real quick, out of character. Is that tingly feeling cold?
Yeah, it's cold now.
I want to make sure, because all right.
It's a shiver. It's great.
Ooh, that's a zoof. It's a little chill.
All right. Okay. I'll be. Well, I guess Moonbrook is gonna go some feet in front of us, and I'll be kind of trailing behind her, but not too close.
Yeah, she crouches down and it's almost like she blends in with the wall suddenly. She's there, but it's kind of hard for y'all to see her now because she's in her element.
You have control of your tokens. You can move them as you will.
I'm behind everybody. I'm keeping to the back.
Well, before you go, has everybody prepped their spells? I feel like I'm in graduate camp right now.
It's funny you say that, and as you're talking about it, you notice this black shimmer over Cheppy as the light from the torch and the pendant is kind of flickering around. And every once in a while, when a little piece of shadow just comes across her, in that shadow you see this just dark armor surrounding her body. She's going to use her Eldritch Invocation, Armor of Shadows.
Sweet.
There's a mist that sort of crawls up around Cheppy's body, enveloping her. Darkness surrounds her. And you can all notice the area sort of has opened up a little as you've walked into the mine. It's just a little bit larger. The ceiling maybe has gone up to about 12 feet or so. There are racks holding picks and hammers nailed to the walls, and the floor is covered with rock dust and tracks.
Wow. Look at that. And he kind of looks down. Guess we can... Can you, Leoric, call back Moonbrook real quickly?
I guess your magic is working, Cheppy.
Is that you? Is that you? Did you do
Was
that?
what, Cheppy?
Did you do that? Look at you. Did you? Is that you?
Cheppy just looks down at herself, and she just puts her hand up with the torch, so she's just patting the top of her head with her fist, and she's just like,
Thank you, Frog. Cheppy knew she could still do magic. Hopefully. But Cheppy didn't do this. Cheppy has no idea what's going on. This is crazy.
when she lifts her hand up, is there an armored hand over her stump?
Do you want there to be?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Is it transparent?
It is transparent. So Cheppy lifts her hand up, and you just see in the shadows. When the light is on it, it's just Cheppy's regular stump, but as the shadows cross over her body, you just see this black armored hand with claws at the end sitting at the top of her stump, and it just continues to fade in and out of light as the shadows flicker around the cave.
Oh. Leoric.
Yeah. So, what?
Okay. Let Moonbrook know that there are tracks that she can follow.
Tyriel says there are tracks that you can follow. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. I can hear you.
Sorry, it's like I'm hearing
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Oh, you're right there. Oh, I thought you were farther. Okay, yeah. Tyriel said there are tracks.
Moonbrook's going to creep a little bit further in. And she sees this like a hole. Like a giant hole.
There is basically the floor in this east end of this dusty cave is about 5 feet higher than in the west end, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas, except for slopes on either side. Picks and shovels lean against the ridge. Small gem deposits in the ridge, and the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Is that where
Moonbrook's
she is?
eyes see the the faint flicker of the gems, and she closes her eyes briefly and thinks about a time that would be super enticing and she'd have to go after it, but she knows she's has to focus now, so she'll stop what she's doing and she'll pick up a few pebbles off the ground and throw them backwards down the hall that she just, the little cave entrance that she came down, to signal that everything's okay.
What does that mean? Is she in danger or something?
No, she's fine. Let's keep going.
All right.
I start following her slowly with my very tiny torch.
Keep creeping forward.
You do have a torch?
I have a torch, but it's just a...
Sorry, I'll set that up for you then.
At what point could we see the gems and whatnot?
Probably as soon as you get to about where Nissa is.
Okay.
Yeah, Moonbrook's gonna keep moving just so she's as soon as they enter into that little room area, they see the back, they could maybe even hear her. They might not be able to see her, but they'll be able to hear her moving out a few steps ahead of them, kind of thing,
Let's just keep moving. Keep her in sight, but not too close.
I can see her perfectly fine.
Hey, there's Moonbrook over there. I see her around the corner.
Moonbrook comes back to them. There's a area ahead that I can see. It looks like there's 2 hallways. Yeah. So which one do you want to go down? I can't see anything down them, so.
Cheppy's just
said go
looking
left?
in wonder at all the gems in this place.
Hey, pay attention. No. Which way, Cheppy?
Cheppy's not great with directions, but we could try the right.
Just keep forward. You're the scout. Scout ahead. See, are there any tracks leading in any which direction?
If I go this way, you'll be pissed. If I go this way, you'll be pissed. I just want to give you an option, okay?
Just follow the tracks.
Do we see tracks on the ground still in here?
No. They were in the first room there.
Oh, we don't even know what
Moonbrook,
direction
we
those
saw
went.
some tracks back in the main room. Should we go back there?
We've already committed here.
I say we continue
Actually,
forward.
I take that back. The tracks, they would still be on the ground here.
Okay.
Okay, so forget all that. Let's continue.
Don't follow too close to Moonbrook. Let her scout ahead.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go forward and look at the tracks follow the tracks on the ground as best as possible.
Sure. There's a bunch of different tracks. Give me a survival check. So there are tracks that lead in all directions.
Can I tell, like, Moonbrook bends down and she looks at them very carefully and tries to surmise, like, ones that kind of look similar to Leoric that she just saw? Is there a way to do that, or are they all the same?
There are one kind of track in this area. And they look different than the tracks that you've been leaving.
These are weird. Never seen these before.
Have you ever seen a cobalt before?
No, I know. I've just seen one right now, but, like, maybe...
Change into a cobalt again?
No, I'm just saying if she hasn't seen it before and she doesn't understand what these tracks are, maybe they're cobalt tracks. Which means we're probably going in the right direction. We're not trying to avoid them, we're trying to kill them.
So let's, I'm gonna move ahead. Go straight. Yeah. I'll keep a few steps ahead. If I have any problems, I'll, like, whistle. But if I throw rocks, just try to follow me, you know?
I'll be your lookout right behind you.
Chebby will follow.
Moonbrook, as you start to walk forward, you can hear the sound of rushing water just barely in the distance. It sounds like it's coming from... If you're walking south, it would be on your left. On the screen here, it's on the right.
Okay, shoot. She sneaks back a few steps and says, I hear rushing water. Should we go to that, or...?
Well, the good news is we're not here looking for someone. We're just here to clear it out. So I don't think there's a wrong answer here.
They might congregate by water.
Hey, does anyone see where Ray is?
No. Where did he go?
I'm right here.
You're just in
Ray.
the back. Sorry, Chubby didn't see you. Didn't know
Yeah.
where you were.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Right. We had a talk.
What?
Remember the other night?
Yeah.
So please, we're doing a deed to get gold. If you're putting your hands all over the stuff that keeps this village going or this town going.
The gym's right there. I'm fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Chubby didn't think it was fine. I think we should just keep going. Just be careful near water. Chubby's not great with water.
Ooh, all right. I can see up front. Nissa, go straight.
Wait, okay, let's, we'll go towards the water, yeah?
Yeah.
Your call.
So it goes right.
Yeah, you can see that the cavern starts to curve around. You can probably make out the just the sight of some creatures by the water. Please make a stealth check, remember?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Moonbrook sneaks back a few steps and whispers that there's some giant thing. I look like a creature. I couldn't. I think it looked like a rat, but I'm not sure.
You said giant, right?
I don't know. I don't.
It's pretty big.
It was a rat, but it wasn't as big as a rat. It was bigger than a rat.
No, it was bigger than a rat. It was pretty big.
So,
All right, guys, sounds like we met our kobolds.
or is that the thing from the Underdog? Do we know?
No, it was like.
it-
It was covered in. It looked like a rat.
It's fine.
Did it look
It
like
looked.
this?
What?
Don't do that again. Don't ever do that again. Don't just do that. Don't just say, "Hey guys, I'm gonna change my face, and it's gonna look really fucked up. Here we go." Don't. I almost yelled. Do you want?
That was pretty bad. Okay.
Okay.
Should we go back the other way? I mean, maybe that way is not a good way to go.
Well,
I
we
don't
are
know.
supposed to clear this place out.
Let me just sneak up a little bit and see. I'm just not gonna move up fully. Can't see around that corner
Teriel,
at all.
go ahead and give me a stealth check with disadvantage, please.
I was gonna just move up one square. I wasn't gonna go over where she is.
You just
All
use
right.
the word you're gonna sneak up.
Yeah, one square. Okay, fine. Wait, I already have a negative. I need to do disadvantage.
Yes. Heavy armor. Disadvantage on stealth
Heavy
checks.
armor, my man.
Oh.
Teriel, you begin to walk forward. Nissa and Moonbrook are kind of like in the way, but you're trying to get a good look. You step on Nissa's foot,
Ow! Hey!
and you begin to trip. You catch yourself.
Nissa trips?
No. You catch yourself, Teriel.
Oh.
But armor makes a bit of a racket.
You're so fucking.
Listen, do you have to always be on Moonbrook's back? I have good vision. I can see.
Everyone can go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Sounds fine, right? Maybe he won't use it. Maybe he's just asking for it. Perfect.
Oof. Oof.
I'm supposed to clean up the pieces. It's okay.
You're always gonna be so fucking.
Chittering from the area that Moonbrook was keeping an eye out on. You hear the sound of rats. And let's see where they are. Okay, they luckily got a natural 1 on their roll. So, Nissa, you hear them moving in the hall. It sounds like they are coming closer. It's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna rage.
Just
Immediately. I mean, we're here to fight.
Well,
Yeah, but I
You already alerted them, Teriel.
yeah, them, but
No.
not the whole cave. But anyway.
So, my storm aura for everyone that's close to me helps everyone around me.
You, if you click on your token, you have a green circle. You can put in the temp HP of 2 for anybody, for actually all of you. You all get it. This includes you, Nissa. Just remember, your temp HP comes off of the any damage you take first. In
Okay.
the green bubble, Cheppy, not the red one. You have temp.
click
There's
on-
temp
click on it.
HP. If you click on your token,
Oh.
There's 3 bubbles. You just put it in the
I
green bubble.
see. Apologies.
not in the red bubble, Leoric.
Yeah, you missed the fight where we actually got to do this, and it was the best.
Oh yeah, they both missed it. That's right.
Well, I only just got it recently, so. Yeah. So can I see any actual enemies?
If you can see them, you can see them.
Okay. So I'm gonna move in front of Moonbrook, because that's where I hear the noise coming from, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move.
Push out of the way, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just running forward. Like raging with my halberd forward,
Sure.
and I attack this rat.
You turn
my
and you
halberd.
hear.
Die, foul beast! And I just swing my halberd at it as hard as I can.
Well, if you're swinging as hard as you can, you drop your torch because halberd's two-handed.
Yeah, fair.
Torch drops to the ground. I'll say for this attack, you don't get disadvantage.
Do I... Oh, I can't see it now, can I?
No. You dropped your torch.
Oh,
Great.
Ariel's like, I'm not going in there.
A 12.
Would a torch still stay lit on the ground, though?
No, there's a lot of water and stuff in here. I think it falls into a puddle. Rip. Okay, 12. Just barely hits. For 15 slashing damage. We hear this horrible as the halberd makes connection with the rat. And there's a meaty thunk as your halberd sticks deep into the rat and you pull it out.
Moonbrook, Teriel, come on.
She's your friend. You should back up.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, Moonbrook runs
He
in
grabs
after
her shoulder. She's probably gonna recklessly swing, so might want to give her direction. And he pushes her in.
And she stumbles in, but she runs after Nissa. Yeah. Once I get beside Nissa, I turn and see and take aim with my short bow and let one off.
A 13 is a hit.
Fantastic.
That's an attack roll. Just click the text for short bow.
Oh,
on the
wait.
in chat.
Oh, in chat. Got it. Sorry, I always mess up.
The short bow arrow sails out, connects with the rat in the flank. It recoils in pain. It's still up.
Do I still get to do a sneak attack?
Definitely not.
Oh. Okay. Then that is it for me.
Okay. Ariel, it's your turn.
So Teriel's just like sighing and just like I don't know. Let me take a look. So you gotta see. I'm going to. Whoopsie, that's not the button. Wait, ping is right click. Wait, is
Just
it right click?
normal, your normal mouse cursor, and then just hold left click. Like the tool is just the normal mouse cursor.
Oh,
Left
got
click.
you. Okay, I was trying to do a little line thing, but
If you want to grab your token with your left mouse button and hold it, and then right click your.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like a
Thank you.
waypoint.
Thank you. All right, and I can move up to 30 feet. So again, okay, he's gonna just stand right here, and he's just like, well, I can't get through because Nissa's in the way. So defensive stance, or he just holds his shield up, and
You can dodge if you'd like. Dodge will give you basically any enemy attacking you will get disadvantage if it tries to attack you.
Okay, I'll do that.
If you want to try to do something else, you can tell me what it is you're trying to do and I can help you.
No, he's just gonna stand there because there's really nothing he can do. There's two bodies blocking him. He doesn't want to throw a javelin because he'll hit one of them probably, and Nissa has no vision and is probably recklessly swinging, so he's just going to kind of stand back.
He's just helicoptering with a halberd.
Yeah, so he's just gonna stand back and.
I only swung once.
For now.
I only needed one time.
So yeah, he's just standing back and just waiting.
Okay.
I'll give direction if need be.
Ray.
You wanted this fight.
Not with a raging dragon born.
I think Ray looks at Cheppy and Leoric and it's like, what are they doing? What is going? And then he runs. Let's see. Let me do the that's 20 feet to here. Okay. So he runs here, and I can't see anything, can I? And I can't
see what you see.
Yeah, well, could I push past Teriel?
You can.
Okay. And that is how long is it? That is. How do you do that again? You hold it and right click? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
pick up your token with left click.
Yeah.
And then right click where you want to go as your first waypoint, and then another waypoint with another right click.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so I can do the rest of my movement here. Okay, so that's as far as I can move. Can you still do actions at the end of your movement? Like, you don't have to do it beforehand, right? Okay.
You can also break up your move and attack.
Okay, so I think he just stands there and it's like, okay, I guess we're gonna do this. But he's gonna, you can hold something, right? You can hold like an action. Can I still do that? Can I hold an action?
Yes. What would you like to do?
Can it be a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am holding turning into anything. I'm watching to see what happens because I imagine I saw the one that was dead and it's like maybe they got this, so I'm just waiting. And it's me.
Okay. Cheppy. Everybody's rushed off down the corridor.
Cheppy's going to actually just stand right here. She's going to move
Cheppy, what's
forward,
happening?
and she's going to just watch this corridor to see if anyone is coming. She's going to hold an action for Hex on the next person she sees.
The next person you see.
Well, next creature she sees. I should fix that. Next creature.
Okie doke. The rat's turn. Rushes up to Moonbrook, and we'll try and take a bite out of you. It rushes up and will leap towards you, Moonbrook, trying to bite you. Even though it is whispered to me for some reason, that is a 16 versus your AC.
It hits.
Okay. It's for 6 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah. It clamps onto my arm and I try to shake it off.
Takes a nice bite out of your arm as you defend yourself. And that is it for its turn. Leoric. Really staying on brand with those ones, huh?
Yep, that's me. I think Leoric is going to double his move because I am still exhausted. I need to move my token. 1. Yeah, he's gonna run. Yeah, he's just gonna run all the way up.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I wasn't, and then that's it. That's it.
Leoric sort of runs past you, Cheppy, already breathing hard after just a few steps. Nissa, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move a little deeper into the cave, like next to Moonbrook, so I can see what attacked her at least a little bit. Trying to decide what to do. I'm gonna take out my hand axe and attack it with that. Try to get it off Moonbrook.
Okay. Take out your hand axe. Go ahead and try and hit the rat. Nissa sort of grabs the hand axe out of her belt, but Nissa, I think as you try to pull out the hand axe, you can see that the rat is already starting to move when you bring it down, and you can't quite change your angle of your attack. The hand axe misses the rat.
Damn it.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Moonbrook.
Since it ran up to me and bit my arm, Moonbrook would kind of drop her bow and then instantly reach her hips and pull out her daggers and try to stab it.
Okay.
Because it's right there.
Go ahead and try and attack.
Oh, man, right.
16 is a hit.
And then she'll try to jab it in as far as she can.
How do you kill it?
She stabs it into the neck and then twists it around, to try to decapitate the rat.
Nice.
And then she
Rat.
kicks the body.
You probably don't quite decapitate it, but you cut a deep wound in its neck, and it just sort of slumps to the ground slowly off of your dagger.
Yeah, and then she kicks it for good measure to get the body away from her.
You are out of combat.
What happened? What's going on?
Nothing. They solved it.
Everything okay up there? Chubby's just back here waiting.
Yeah.
Hey.
They killed some
Fine.
rats.
In this
Okay,
cavern,
that's
you can see that there is a river that's flowing, and there's some steam that's sort of coming up off of it. There's a natural stone pillar near the water's edge, and the blood from the rats is just slowly beginning to mingle with some of the warm puddles on the ground.
Are there any gems in this room? On the walls?
Oh,
No, there might be occasional sparkles and stuff in some of the walls as you make your way
Ray's
through here. but-
Constantly touching the walls looking for shit. Anything that's loose, too. He is just trying to not let anyone see
Teriel
at the
is
same
staring
time.
the hell at you, because he's behind you, and he's just like, Ray.
I'm just checking, we can
No,
bring him
you
back for the
listen
townspeople
here.
and say, hey,
He kind of
look.
walks up to him. Listen, this town depends on this mine, Ray. Are you trying to take away from a society that's
No,
built
I'm
and
just,
furnished and fed us?
Hey, no, we'll give it back to them, and maybe they'll be so happy they'll give us money for it. I'm not going to
No,
keep it.
that's not how to work.
Okay.
You know
What
the
are we
speaker
talking
is an orc, for all things.
Okay. If you see me do it, just slap my hands. It's fine. It's
What?
fine. It's fine.
And actually, what? Wasn't a gym something that got you in trouble in the first place?
Look, I'm sorry.
Okay, now we're bickering again. Okay.
Should we try and find the tracks again? Maybe see if we can find the kobolds this time?
I pull out another torch
Teriel just walks
from my
around.
pack.
Were these the kobolds? Is that what that is?
No.
No. Moonbrook starts looking around for tracks.
It's just a rat. Okay. So
Where are you going?
So Moonbrook,
Nice.
you're looking around here for tracks. You can see there's small little tracks that were the same as you saw when you came in.
These are the same. So it must have been these things. And they're not like the ones that we saw at the beginning where I think that Leoric made.
This is what you are fighting. You're fighting these things?
Yeah, these things right here.
Ooh.
It's like
Scary.
free
You
meat.
okay?
That's great. Ray's gonna reach down to grab one. How big is this thing?
They're
Pretty
huge.
big, about the size of a dog.
Yeah, they're giant.
Okay, he's gonna reach in his bag, looking for his dagger, and he can't find it. He's like, can someone cut off a piece of its leg or something so I can take it? You don't understand how hard it is to get meat out here.
Chubby's not eating rat. That's a big.
It's fine. You cook it. It's fine.
No, it is fine. I'll pick up my bow that I dropped and hand him one of my daggers.
Oh, good.
So
Thanks.
he can do it. Give it back though, so.
Yeah, no, I'll clean it. Everything's fine.
Just want to let you know that the mission is not to cut and have the cutlery of the culinary decisions and also the prepping of the food of the people.
Everything that's useful should be made use of. That's Icewind Dale.
You cook it.
always come
It's
back
fine.
to
A
it.
little salt. It's good. It's fine.
All right.
So I'm gonna just really quick. I'm not trying to be super precise. I'm just going for the joints and I'm trying to cut off large swaths.
Sure, survival disadvantage.
Oh boy.
24. Roll me a d6. No, I'm sorry, d4. D4.
My man.
You get 3 rations out of that.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. And I run over to the water's edge after doing that, and I like put the knife in the water and move it back and forth, and use my shirt to sort of just here you go. Moonbrook. Thank you. And I'm just trying to shove this stuff over.
Cheppy's gonna be out in the cave a little bit, looking to see if there's more footprints.
Mm-hmm. There are more footprints.
What direction do they go?
Yeah. They head south, basically.
Hey guys, Chubby's got more footprints. Chubby doesn't know if these are kobolds or not.
Chubby's got my footprints. I will go check.
Yeah. Let's go check where Cheppy is. So I'm gonna.
Does Chubby have a torch or Chubby have dark vision? I can't
Cheppy has
remember.
a torch.
No, I have a torch.
Okay.
Teriel, do you want to go first?
Well, I can jingle myself through here, sure, if you want me to.
Wait, before you go, hold on.
And he takes out a piece of paper from his journal, and he holds up his finger, and then he starts to inscribe as if like a wet ice is going across the page, and he starts to do the inscription of the shield spell. But he's a cleric, so he will then take the piece of paper, and then with the frozen ink, he will shatter it over you, Teriel, and give you Shield of Faith.
Stuff they used to do was so warm. Now it's just cold.
Snow bursts and then starts to harden around your armor, giving you +2 armor.
There is a frozen rime on your armor, Teriel.
Well, that's nifty. Okay.
All right.
I guess I'll go first. Do I add to my AC or
yes,
no?
2.
Okay. Wait, to the blue part. I got you.
Yep.
Did it work?
Just be careful and don't be so loud. God.
Do you want to come up here and do it?
My AC is also 14 now because of mage armor, by the way. I just fixed it.
I'm going to rely on all of you to handle your own stats and stuff.
Tiny question. The temporary hit points that we all got from my rage, does everybody still have those?
I think those go away. It should say in the details of your...
Oh, yeah, if they're concentration.
I think it's per rage.
No, it's not. Your rage lasts for 1 minute.
Right.
Which it would have ended by now.
Right.
And your storm aura... you enter your rage. Yeah, so you just get the first 2 hit points and gains 2 when this
So
effect is activated. It uses the language of when it is activated, so I think you still all have your 2 HP.
Yeah, I don't think temporary HP goes away unless it specifically states that.
Yeah, I thought that it did for her specific.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. I see stairs, or not stairs, but a descent. It just goes forward a little bit.
God, I feel so blind.
After you.
With all you noisy people.
So it's actually an ascent. You're going up.
Oh, okay. I can tell. Look
yeah.
Kind of. All right.
Does Nissa have a torch? Because if not, I'm going to hand her one.
I do.
Oh, Nissa has pulled out a torch, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Teriel, as you climb the stairs, you can see a room sort of open up with a cliff off to the west.
I can keep going.
I'm right behind you, Teriel. Everyone else is coming.
Alright. He moves deeper in. And then kind of like...
If at any point you want to be moving stealthy, make sure you let me know.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, he's just normal walking right now.
There are benches and tables set up as workspaces around this more open area. This must be where miners clean gemstones that they find, Teriel. There are gravel and pebbles strewn on the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
And so he, can Moonbrook see? I don't know if Moonbrook may see him or not, but he's gonna kind of like wave to see if anybody sees him.
Waves back.
He's gonna motion forward without saying anything.
Excuse me. Excuse me. She tries to inch past everybody. Excuse me.
Please,
Try to move out of the way.
Leoric, I can go in front of you if you want.
please do it.
Okay.
As you can see here, there's a lot of activity that's been happening here.
Just stay close.
There's some broken lanterns, there's some picks and hammers and all sorts of mining equipment here. Must be in a battle maybe, or a slaughter, or something maybe a while ago.
Well, if they got chased out of here, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what they said, sir.
You should probably take lead on this since you're stealthier. I believe we're getting ready to find out where or what we're up against.
Sure. Yeah, I'll move forward. And she, starts to blend in once again and sneak forward a bit. In the same process, like slowly sneaking up.
Up ahead, you can see wooden planks and struts that form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing water is loud in the confined space.
Be very careful. It's very, it looks
very loud
scary.
in here, so just trying to whisper is probably not even enough to allow anyone else to hear you.
She even starts screaming to them what she just said.
Screaming?
Yeah, to be
Pretty
heard
loud.
over the roar of the water.
Leoric,
What?
can you come here? Nissa, can you let Leoric in? I have a plan.
Excuse me, yes. What?
Moonbrook! Come back!
Moonbrook, give me a perception check. You can see that there are more walkways attached to the northwest side of the shaft, about 30 feet down.
So she goes back a little bit so she can hear a bit better in the little tunnel thing. She doesn't have to scream as much. However, like, I don't know if anybody's been to Niagara Falls. Like, if you hear like a waterfall, it's loud. In those caves. There's a walkway. It's underneath and it's bad.
Okay, it's a walkway and it's bad. Is that it?
Yeah, no, oh my god. Okay, so we're going to play a game. It's called it's called Messenger, and I'm going to tell you, and then you tell the person beside you. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's loud. Okay. So there is a walkway underneath. It's about what did you say? 15 feet.
30 feet below.
There's another walkway. So there's like a walkway. As soon as we leave this cave, there's a walkway, and then there's one underneath. So it sounds like, or it seems like we might have to go underneath at some point, down below, because that's like.
Are we descending? Are we going down?
I can't tell. Right now.
Okay.
Right now, we're flat.
Well, last time we went in the cave, I fell down. So
It's an icy ground. Yes.
yes. So do you have Leoric?
What if
do
we
you have
just
any
check one of
spells?
the other ways? This might be too dangerous.
Can we hear them back here?
No. Out in
Play the game.
You can basically only hear 5 feet or so away from you.
Oh. Okay.
So, Leoric, is there any spells that you could? You. How did you get down to me in the other cave?
Oh, of course. And he holds
Wait,
up a-
wait. Didn't he say something about the giant monster being down a big hole? This is not what we came here to fight.
I mean, can
He
you
said
hear us?
monster. He said
She
get
can hear
rid of
Leoric.
it. Clear,
She's 5
clear.
feet.
He said clear the cave of all the
The
monsters.
kobolds, not whatever's down the big hole. He specifically said one miner wandered off and probably fell and we shouldn't follow. So let's not go down this hole.
Then where else are we
That's where we shouldn't
going?
go.
There were other pathways back the way we came.
All right, let's go back then.
Moonbrook, you can see that there is some small path across the way from the walkway here.
It's like there's a small path on the across the way from the walkway.
We
I
can
don't-
we can move past this room, but let's not go down the big dark hole of doom, please.
So my plan is not for us to go down, but prep if someone falls. She
Okay,
said 30 feet.
I can do it.
What are we
And he holds up one of
I don't want to relay it to them.
All right, just we're getting ready. There's a big hole in case anybody falls. I'll be ready.
and he holds up one of Thrax's feathers.
What?
I assume we just pass this information down the conga line.
I guess Moonbrook goes forward?
Did he cast yet?
No, he's holding it. He's holding it out just in case.
Okay.
Just walk carefully.
Come forward! He yells back at me. You back there! Come forward!
The waterfall, the sounds of the waterfall are sort of raging heavily. It's very difficult to hear as you enter into this cavern, Moonbrook, and everyone that's sort of following.
Can I take my foot and like touch the wood to see how sturdy it is?
Sure.
Okay, I check to make sure it's sturdy with my foot.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really hear anything. So as far as like there being give, it's I think give me a perception check. We'll do it that way. Okay. I think that it feels sturdy enough. You're not really sure how much weight it can hold, but
She turns around to Teriel. I don't know if it's can hold all of us. Maybe one person at a time. So
All right, good. Hold on, excuse me. Moonbrook, it's a couple of things about this. If we go, if I use if I make it so we fall like a feather, then we all have to go quickly because I only have about probably a minute before it wears out. So if I do it, we all have to kind of shuffle through as fast as we can, or one at a time, and maybe we'll have to. It's either everybody be safe for the fall, if we fall, or I could only really maybe possibly hope someone doesn't. If let's say you go first and take your time and you make it across, and then I go and I slip and I could use the feather, or I could do it once for all of us right now and we could just shuffle through.
okay, then do it all for us, and then we shuffle through really fast, right?
All right, everybody gather around.
What?
Is that what we want to do?
It's just in case. We just gotta be really fast.
That's the thing. We don't know how much weight it can hold, and we have a.
Just
Do it.
one at a time, but quickly.
So
No. He's saying if we do it one at a time, we risk losing it. But if we do it all, if he does it all together, we just have to be fast. Yes?
Okay. So he puts his shield on his back.
We can go, but we could go the other way. We don't have to go this way. But this is available.
Cheppy, I know you said go the other way. You want to go the other way?
It's not Chubby's decision. We could go check the other ways.
Do we still see footprints coming this direction?
Yep.
I'm actually walking backwards because I imagine this is getting relayed. I'm walking back into the area.
Yeah, down to the northwest, you can see this, like, cliff that kind of drops, maybe about 12 feet, 15 feet.
Okay.
I don't think we should just waste our magical abilities on something if it's not going wrong right away, but we could just try and be safe. Leoric just stays by the opening, and if somebody needs to have it, then they can, and we just cast it and we'll all help kind of deal. Or we could just tie a rope.
We could. We do have ropes.
It might just be faster for Leoric to stand here or Nissa, because you guys are both strong. Cheppy's not that strong. Tie a rope to you. Somebody else stand here. Tie a rope. Walk over. If it doesn't work, you untie it, and just the next person goes. Might be the best way to hold everybody without using our magics.
Okay. It's available.
That's fair.
Yeah, tie a rope. I'll go first.
Make a decision.
Yeah, so I take the rope that I have like 50 feet of rope. So I give one end to Moonbrook and tie one end around my waist just so that I can hold it and like plant my feet. Everyone else go first.
So just to be clear, you've handed off the rope to everybody. What are you doing with the rope?
I tie it around me.
So one person, so Nissa's gonna hold the rope and tie it around herself and stand as the anchor. And then Moonbrook's gonna wrap it around her waist. Just walk over. When she makes it, she'll untie it, wait there for the next person. Nissa will just haul the rope back, and then the next person walks across.
Yeah.
And then the last person, maybe Teriel, can tie the rope off there or hold on to it while I cross.
Yeah, Terriel's definitely not going to go right now. He's going to let all the lighter people try to get across but I think, Moonbrook, I think you should go first and scout out the area. It may not be even worth our time.
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Before you go.
And, you know, because she has that sense of adventure. What? Just be ready, just in case.
He pats you on the head, and a blue shimmer.
Ooh, it's so cold. And she ties the rope and starts to head over.
Tie the rope. Start to walk across the wet planks of wood. It definitely like feels a little springy as you're walking.
Moonbrook like touches the side of the wall to see if there's like any rocks or anything to like grab. You know what I mean?
It's not. It's pretty sheer.
It's pretty sheer. Okay, she'll still touch it in vain and like kind of guide herself like shakily, like as she's feeling this like the springiness of the board with each step, like holding her breath.
And the sound of the waterfall is just so loud the entire time, just, you know, echoing throughout the cavern as you're making your way. You feel the boards sort of like get springy as you walk across, step after step after step after step, across the wooden planks.
Yeah, she keeps going until she gets over to the other side.
There's a small passageway on the other side.
Okay,
Sort of loops around, and you can see some more wood up ahead.
oh my god. Actually, this is bad, because I can't hear her now. Oh no. She's going to keep going because there's still an obstacle ahead with these boards. Oh my god. This is the worst idea.
You still have the rope tied around you?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many feet is that though?
It's a
How many feet
50-foot
above it?
rope. I'm just holding on to the end of it, but it's tied
I was
around
checking
you.
to make sure. Okay, so we still have a little bit.
Hey, are you standing on top of me?
Yeah, you're sharing the same
35.
square. You'd have to move.
Oh boy.
So
Well,
40.
I have to be at the edge.
Go forward.
So, you come to a small room here. You can see that there is a wooden pulley system that's been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold a humanoid is held up by a thick rope. There are 3 alcoves next to the lift containing wooden boards and mining equipment.
Can I take? Okay. So is the pulley system like? You see, there's a rope, but can I tie the rope that is around me to the pulley system and like pull it?
Why would you do that?
Well, I mean, like, cause like to help guide someone around. But yeah, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, I untie it for myself and let it go, or give it a pull, and then.
I think just
So she can go.
from surveying it, like, it wouldn't be sturdy enough to really do much beyond hold one person.
Yeah. That was a dumb idea. So yeah, I'll just untie it from myself now and give it a little yank so she can pull it back. And we'll wait there.
Okay.
You made it across, I assume. Who's next?
Not me.
Cheppy can go next.
All right. I pull the rope back, tie one end around Cheppy, secure her. Just go carefully.
Cheppy will do her best.
Oh, it has oath. All right?
Thanks, Leoric.
Of course.
He guided
All
you.
right, Cheppy's gonna walk out on it. She's going to not look down.
Okay. Your hooves are slippery on the wet planks of the boards below you. You can sort of feel the springiness in them as you move along the path. There's probably a few bits of rock and things that you can feel like just coming off the wall, like as you're just holding the wall as you're making your way across, just little bits of gravel and pebbles sort of tumbling down. And you continue across.
Hey,
Making your
Moonbrook,
way
it's
to
Cheppy.
Yeah, it's tight in here. We gotta
It's
let
really
them know
squat.
that.
Does it keep
I
going
don't-
forward there? I can't see past the corner.
Yeah, no, there's around the corner there's a pulley system and there's that wood. So I don't know how safe and steady it is. There's like 3 little alcoves with some equipment in it. I don't know if we have enough room to fit inside of them, and then I don't know, there's not enough room here.
It might not be worth it, honestly, Moonbrook. If it's just a little pulley system, maybe it is how to get gear and stuff down and up out of the cave. We could just go back to the others and maybe check another direction.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, Cheppy will go back. Oh, Cheppy will stand here. You can just hold on to the rope and then go across. And then Cheppy will come across with the rope around her.
Okay.
Either of you can make a, I think it would just basically be an int check. Just like the stat, not the saving throw. All the way on the left where your abilities are.
Oh, intelligence.
Yeah. So even with a 9, Cheppy, I think you'd be able to tell that this like area up ahead of Moonbrook is meant to be where they like send miners down, as well as like picking up loads of minerals and stuff like that.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I think that's probably why she would have just said, like, I think it is, you know, just for bringing shit up out of the mines. So I think we can just go back. So if Moonbrook wants to go forward and use the rope as like a handhold to go across, Cheppy can stay here to be the anchor on this side.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll go back and then I'll give it a little tug and then you come back, okay?
Cheppy will do that. Don't let
Okay.
Cheppy fall.
No, of course not. and we sneak back across.
Okay. The journey back across. Still terrifying.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Yeah, thank you. She gives a little tug. Scoot back so we can get Peppy over here.
Oh, what? Oh, all right.
Oh, back up, back up.
Scoot back.
I was just meeting in this room, so he's just gonna run into the wider area.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's all going back and forth.
Okay, she's over. You can go back. Yeah. Come on, Cheppy.
Chippy's gonna untie the rope around her waist. Oops.
I'll just pack it back up and stick it back in my pack.
What are we doing?
It was a dead end back there. It was like a little tiny... I don't even know what it is.
It can't be a dead end.
It goes down inside the caves. I think they probably bring gems and people up through it. It's like a weird little pulley system.
There's like a bucket and stuff.
There's no other way to go. I looked.
What did you find?
Nothing.
No, not you. Moonbrook.
What Cheppy just said, there was like a bucket and there's like a rope and it's like a pulley and you can go around
the other
it.
way, Ray?
What?
You checked the other way?
Yeah,
Behind
you
us
guys are
when we
taking
first came
forever. I
in.
was stuck in this. I looked. I walked around. There's nothing there.
Well, then we need to go down then, because that's probably where the miners go to mine. You don't think they just mine these caverns here, right?
How would the kobolds get down there? Can they use ropes?
They can ride. I'm sure they can figure out ropes.
Yeah, I'm
Kobolds
sure they're
and-
smart.
Kobolds are known
And-
for being everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, there was that ledge underneath. Remember how I told you guys there's like a ledge underneath? So maybe you go down and then you go underneath. That's probably what it is.
Down what?
Like
The
down,
elevator.
like someone gets
The
in the
bucket.
bucket and then goes down.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
There's a
how
bucket.
What if we
miners
lower
will-
somebody into death?
Or I could take the feather and we could all just leap off it.
And we're just gonna jump.
We could also just do that.
I believe that's probably the better of the two.
Dude, that sounds like a terrible idea. What if one of us misses the jump?
Okay, how about this? Let's tie a rope. If we're gonna do this, let's tie a rope. Find a place to tie it really nice. Put it on one of us. Okay, then we'll jump off. That way we have a way up.
Wait, what? Do
Yeah.
what about the rope?
Well, you were gonna tie a rope on. So is there anything to tie the rope over there so that if you guys want to jump into the hole, right? Well, last time we did that, we kind of had a problem. So if we could just like tie some ropes for, who all has ropes?
Wait. I'm sorry. You want to jump down the really deep, dark hole that we were told not to
I don't
jump
know.
down?
You guys are barely passing the information. I have no idea what's
Wait,
going on.
Hold on.
He said there's a hole.
They never told us not to go down anywhere. This is
No,
what
he
people-
did. He said that one of the miners probably fell down and there's fell beasts down there and we shouldn't follow. Our job is just to kill some kobolds. We already went above and beyond by killing rats. This is
Do you see
unnecessary.
do you see any kobolds here?
Well, they're not down that hole.
How do you know?
Okay, so there's two ways down. There's a big hole, you guys said, and then there's a bucket lift. How many
There's
people?
a whole
it's like-
rest of this cave to explore. Shall we maybe
I
do
don't
that
understand
first?
how
No
they-
other way.
Yeah, out of
Nissa.
character, actually. Ray, did you go back to the beginning of the
Yeah, I
cave
walked
and
around the
check
whole
other?
place. Yeah, I while you guys were there, I walked around everywhere.
And there's nothing else.
From what I saw, from what I could see with my vision, I saw another way. Those where where they split. I mean, if you ask, and I'll tell you what I saw.
No, let's make sure we don't meta game.
Yeah, right. so yeah.
Look, here's a great question. Can Nissa go down the bucket pulley? Is that a possibility?
It was a small bucket. It was like a person bucket.
All right, then we jump.
Then we all jump.
have to. There's no other way. There's no
Alright,
kobolds here.
How are we going to get back up?
Ropes. It's fine. We got ropes. We've done this. It's okay.
The kobolds get back up. There's probably tunnels.
That's
The
true.
pulley system.
And they would have had to
Either
have
one
gotten in
person
here.
pulls
There's a
at the
good
top,
chance.
or someone, whoever's in the bucket, pulls themselves up. You know, like
Yeah.
the one time I was the gnome.
I don't know. If you can-
Miners.
Myself
Fine.
up.
I don't think they mine one miner at a
Let's jump
time.
down the big dark hole where there are probably monsters.
We're not going to the
At least there'll be something to kill.
We just have to try to get onto the.
Okay, how about
landing
this?
below.
Only how much can you do that feather thing where you like with you in us falling slow? How often can you do that? Can you do it a lot?
I could do it a couple of times. I've got a couple of the feathers here, but also I have, as far as today, I don't know.
Okay, so is it possible that you can do that to us, and one of us can jump with that we can see in the dark and just see what we see? You know, Nessa's strong enough to pull back up.
Possible?
I'm sorry, Nessa. I'm not trying to just assume that you do that. I'm just you're very strong. But then that way we can, you know, get a view before we all just jump in. Come on, that's got to be like the smartest thing we can do.
Let's just do something. We came here to
Okay.
kill kobolds.
Okay,
There's none here.
I'll go. I'll do it.
What? No.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. I don't mind. Come on.
He can
let's go.
turn into
Okay.
a bird if he needs to and flutter away, maybe.
No, I
Okay,
really can't. I haven't figured that out yet. But that's
A
fine.
bat?
No, it's fine.
Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait, before you go.
Let Leoric go with you.
You know, Leoric, can you, like, do the tingly thing?
You should probably do it where we're about to jump, right? He said it only
Tingly
lasts.
thing? You mean say a prayer? For a Zuth, I could do that.
Whatever you do, it, like, makes me all tingly inside.
Okay, all right.
No, okay, not like that. She smacks Ray.
Smacks Ray.
I'm running away, so if you smack me as I was going,
Take that, Ray.
Smacks him on the butt.
That's what you get. You deserved
Okay.
it.
I need Nissa. I need Nissa.
Okay,
No, I need Nissa. Pass it on.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Nissa, they need you.
What am I
Okay.
doing?
So I'm going to
Oh, God.
tie a rope around myself. I'm going to hand it to Nissa. And I'm going to say, okay, Leoric, do your thing. Come on.
You want me to use a feather?
Yeah.
Wait,
Give me
is
If
my...
I use a feather, we all get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then we all get it. And I'll let you know. I'll jump first. And how long does it last?
It only lasts, he said, a minute.
It's not going to take me a minute to fall, I'm sure. Unless it does, and then that's probably not a good option anyway. So it's fine. I can look.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a little bit of a thing. We have no idea how far that goes. We cast a spell. You jump and you float. Let's say I don't know. 40 seconds goes by. You land. You call up. Hey everyone, it's fine up here. You come on down, and then we go okay, and we jump down. 20 seconds later, spell is gone. We fall to our death.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay, wait a
a
minute.
problem.
Didn't
At least we'll know.
Isn't there? It's not worth anyone's lives.
No, you hold the rope. It's fine. I'm going to float.
Yes, but what about the rest of us? We can't get to you.
Then
What
we
if
all have to
Nissa
go
just
now.
climbs
We
the
just all
rope
jump.
down
It's like, ugh.
through the
We need that
hole
money,
pulley?
okay? I need that money. I'm sure some of you do too.
Look,
we
look,
need to
listen,
make a
listen.
decision.
We are taking a
Wait,
risk.
You're not letting me have any of the
there's-
gems.
There's a bucket that holds a person. Why doesn't somebody
I-
just take the bucket down? Not me, obviously, but someone else.
Okay, Teriel wants to jump. If no one else is
Jump,
doing
don't jump.
it.
I didn't do it yet. Don't jump.
No, he's not gonna jump now, but
Okay.
saying he wants to.
All right. Well, we could take the bucket down one at a time, or we could all go down it.
Why doesn't one person take the bucket down, go scout, and then we'll all jump if we need to?
All right. I will make the decision because I
Yes.
paid you all last. All right. Let's go. Then take the bucket one
Fine.
at a time.
Okay,
All right.
take the bucket.
Fine.
Let's go.
Ray,
I'm-
Ray has like 1 foot off of the planks,
Yeah,
like he's
I am
ready to just
ready.
swan
I am
dive
ready.
off.
I pick him up by the scruff of his neck and put him back down on the actual ground.
At least let me go down the bucket first. Is that okay? Can I go down the
Yeah,
bucket
you can
first?
do
Yeah,
that.
you
All
can
right.
go down the bucket
Okay.
first. That's
I'm
fine.
pretty sure, like, among us, between, like, I think myself and Cheppy, I'm one of the smallest people anyway, so I'll do that. So, I still have the...
Chubby small, but chubby thick.
Yeah. So I'm going to probably move past Nissa because she should hopefully still be holding that rope that is tied around me, and I'm going to move quickly. And again, while I'm doing this, I'm still scouring the grounds for I know it shouldn't be, but I'm looking around a lot.
Okay. So you run across the planks.
I am moving quickly. I'm trying to say
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, this is the best.
You decided to run across wet wooden planks.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, fucking right.
So, you rush across the wooden planks. What you don't see behind you is like the sort of pebbles and things like coming off of the wall, like just as you're jostling the planks, you know, like they're sort of moving like this, and the pebbles are just sliding like off the planks and just.
Careful, you doofus.
Yeah, I can't hear. It's great. So, is this the bucket thing?
There is a bucket thing there, yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, I'm gonna untie it, untie the rope, and I guess sort of throw it back down this little passageway, and then I'm gonna step onto the bucket.
Wait.
You
Sorry,
can't see shit.
pass it down the line. Pass it down the line. There's only like room for 2 or 3 people. Pass it down.
Pass it down where? He's gone.
No, I mean, someone needs to go over there and help him.
We don't know.
Can I
So,
figure out this
Ray,
mechanism?
You still have the rope tied to you.
No, I untied it and threw it
You
back down
untied
the
it.
He threw
passageway.
it back and I pulled it.
Yeah. So that
So,
would.
who's next?
Yeah.
Tariel?
No,
Ray,
no.
Ray, go ahead and give me an inch check. Just a regular
Okay.
old inch check.
All right, hold on.
I'm like holding the rope.
Cheppy's gonna wrap the rope around her.
So luckily for you, Cheppy, Ray is too dumb to figure out the
I'm
bucket.
actively trying to figure this shit out.
It's just like a handle, you know, it looks like a well bucket, you know, kind of thing. There's just a winch.
Trying to plug two ends of a rope.
I think a little
Ray's
bit.
like
I'm
holding
sort of,
up the rope, like looking at it, like.
Cheppy's gonna
I'm probably
just
a
get
little
behind him.
I'm like Jim
think he's on the
crazy a little
bucket,
bit, and I'm
Ray.
like,
You're doing great, Lisa.
Ray, it's a bucket.
Watching you.
As she's saying that, she's gonna unwrap the rope around her waist and then give it a little tug to let Nissa know the next person can come.
Ray, if you just get in the
Oh, she made
bucket,
it.
Cheppy can help lower you.
yeah, do that. I'm gonna hop in.
All right.
I just
as,
offered the rope to Leoric and
thank you.
Moonbrook
And then I
and
passed it to
completely
Leoric.
ignored Teriel.
Cheppy goes
Thank
to
you.
grab the rope
He's not
and then
helping.
she just looks at Ray.
He's heavy armor. What do you want him to do?
Cheppy only has one hand. We're gonna have to wait till somebody stronger comes. Cheppy can't
Fine,
use this.
Jesus. All right.
I didn't think about
I'm
that
gonna go.
either.
All right. So Terrell just kind of like, kind of almost snatches the rope out of Nissa's hand. Not like angrily. He's just like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
Tariel, I know you're frustrated, but don't worry. Azuth is hearing you and your frustrations, okay?
Oh, good.
And he's listening and he's watching.
Well, Azuf,
You're guided.
I don't know. Give me luck. Yeah, is that how it works?
I plant my cloth feet
nice.
into the rock as I'm holding onto this rope because I know he's going to be really heavy and I think he's going to fall.
Thanks. Anyway, all right. So he takes slow steps. He's not trying to run across anything like that.
Okay. So the planks, you can't hear them. The raging waterfall is just drowning out all sound. As you pass by 5 feet from Nissa, you can't even hear them anymore. And you can look down and you sort of feel the planks sort of like give heavily, like with each step. The pebbles for around the planks, like where they are sort of attached to the wall with a sort of small scaffolding, just sort of shaking a little bit, and the pebbles are.
Yep, we should have just jumped. Just take step by step.
And as you take the next step, Teriel, the planks give way. And that is where we're going to end the episode today.
And he hates Nissa.
Well, no, Nissa is going with you. Nissa's going with you.
I am so glad she planted her feet solidly
Yeah.
in.
That
I
doesn't
don't know
mean
if
a
it's
thing. Do
gonna
you know
make
how
a
much he
difference.
weighs?
If you could just let Ray jump. Just let Ray jump. He wanted.
Me and
We should have jumped. Look, dude, I'm like,
Do you know
So
like what would
clear.
happen if one of us missed the jump though? Like
No,
that could happen.
Featherfall would have happened, and we would have just been like, la.
Unless it's more than a minute down, then well,
No, but
That's
you said
what I
there
was
was
worried about.
You said
We
there
have
was
no
another
idea how
thing.
far.
Didn't you say there was something else down there, Wack? You said 30 feet down, right?
Yeah,
There
30
was
feet down.
another
But like,
set.
what if you?
Yeah, there was another set of scaffolding about
30
feet down.
feet's pretty far.
No, it's
And you can
not for
miss
a feather
that.
fall. You don't fall
you
a
can
minute
miss
for
that
30
landing
feet.
though.
but with a
You know what I
50-foot rope and Nissa holding it, we could have gotten to it. But that's fine, you know. I mean, we're on a journey now, so hey, it looks like Teriel might get down there anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, you jumped.
This is exactly why. You know, gosh.
I love it. I think it's great.
I mean,
job,
if we all
everybody.
jumped, would we have? Anyway.
I love that there was like a 45-minute discussion about like what's
Right? I'm just like,
The music was going. It was
I think
great.
we're all gun shy, especially since when Teriel fell through the ice. I mean, it makes sense that we're like, this is we.
that's why he didn't want to go.
Yeah, and that's
He just
perfect.
wanted to fall. Because here's the deal: we could have just hung off the ledge as best we could and just dropped. Featherfall is slow; it's not fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was, but I didn't want to metagame anything. So
No,
I
that's
didn't want.
fine.
Well, if we talk about it in character, it's not metagame.
He's gonna be
But
like,
in the,
here we go again.
I do not know what's below exactly. What's below? I don't know if the hole where and none of us do, the hole except for Whack, the hole where the bucket is the same exact hole that the waterfall is going.
They're
So
not
if we
too
go over to
far
the
from
bucket
each
and then we
other.
all just down the bucket hole. That's fine, but we weren't discussing that. We were discussing just jumping, and I think we were all on different pages. So us being in this tiny little hallway was super awesome because we roleplayed the crap at how hard it was.
it's
for us
like-
to
Yeah, we
communicate.
couldn't talk to each other.
It was so good.
Well, no, you
I
brought
enjoyed
that
that.
up. We brought it up because either you or Ray that brought it up that the bucket isn't the bucket leading to the same place. Like I don't know if it was you or Ray that said
I
it.
don't know.
I think we mentioned it just in between
Yeah,
because it was
I was
sort
just
of-
like, well, yeah, let's jump.
I think it was like a maybe because for Ray it was like, well, if we could just jump in, if I can just look, if I can just go down there, and that's fine. I mean, his motives being what they were, he would have seen after 50 feet if there was any more down.
I also love that you rolled a 3 on the in check to figure out.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm telling you,
It was really. It was only a.
How do ropes work?
I was only gonna put a 5 on the difficulty to figure it out, and you still
did.
couldn't figure it out. That was
What's a
great.
rope? What's a pulley?
His mind's somewhere else, and he couldn't figure it out. And he was probably trying to go before he. It's like
His mind was
I
on
like how the
stealing
three
shit.
of us had
Yeah,
no
he
fucking
could.
idea what this bucket and rope was.
Yeah, you just
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and ready up
pulley
another
and
character.
No, you're
stick them
fine.
together.
We'll find out what
It's
happens
okay.
next week.
Yeah.
On another episode of
Why do I feel like Team Rocket?
just a reverse Team Rocket,
Yeah,
more like Team Anvil. Team Anvil.
Yeah, Team Anvil.
I don't know if I want to be Team Man.
I do.
Terrio definitely doesn't want to be Team Anvil.
Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, RIME, to go follow them in all the places. And if you head on over there, we also have links to the podcasts and things that we do. And it really, really helps us out if you go, especially to the Apple podcasts, and rate and review those. Those are super big helps. If you do that, then we'll love you forever. So go check that out. And it's also, if you want to listen to podcast versions of the show, you can do that there. Yeah, make sure you're following all these people. If you have yourself a Prime Gaming that you haven't used yet, consider using it on one of these people. Get yourself some emotes from them. Make sure you're following us here on Table Story, twitch.tv/Table Story. And we're also Table Story on YouTube. If you want to come hang out, you can join us on the Discord as well. We have a Looking for Group channel, which has people looking for all different kinds of games, not just D&D, but all different kinds of stuff. So go check it out. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout-outs to wrap everything up. Sorry for going over here, folks. Yeah, it was...
When it's good, it's good, you know?
Yeah,
had
really
to let
though.
you argue it out.
Such an argument.
Let's start with Tech. Why don't you start us off?
Hey, I'm Technique. I'm the falling elf. I'm about to become a drow apparently, because I'm going to be very well known in the Underdark when I die. I'm just kidding.
Wanted to go down there.
You can catch me on twitch.tv/technique. That's without the U and E, and on Twitter is the same thing without the U and E, but you add a T and a V at the end. So Technique TV. I host, I act, I roleplay, I voice act. And model. So if you like those type of things, check out the socials. If you like RPGs and CRPGs, pretty much anything that has RPG element, that's what my channel is about. And if there's no voice acting, I do all the voice acting for those characters. And next month we're going to be starting some D&D lore stuff. It's going to be really, really fun. Well, Forgotten Realms only, because I haven't read the other ones. And that way you guys get a better foothold on the world and stuff. So I've been working really hard on Teriel and placing him in the world of Forgotten Realms, doing history checks and everything, so that it is definitely well placed and not just made up. I actually picked a very hard race to play that I found out, because Sun Elves are not a common at all, especially in these lands. So it's fun. And thank you so much for having me, and thanks for loving Teriel if you love him, and thanks for hating him if you hate him.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Proxy, why don't you go next?
Hello, my name is Proxy. I play Cheppy. She's currently one-handed, but maybe that'll... Well, actually, she's like two-handed, but like a weird astral hand. It doesn't really work. I stream on Twitch Monday to Thursday. I've been a leather crafter this year. I started up a small business. I have been making some leather goods, and I just made my first purse this week, which I'm fucking stoked about. So yeah, if that's something you think you would be interested in watching, you can check me out there. Or I roleplay here on Rime on Fridays for this campaign, and it's great.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Wish?
Hello, it me, your girl Wish, and I play everyone's favorite moody mood Brooke here. I do stream on my channel at twitch.tv/wish. You can find just random, I do all different kinds of stuff. Yesterday we were talking about the COVID vaccine. So I like to have like conversations about different things in people's lives. So I really enjoy that. And also I'm thinking about getting back into certain genres of roleplay. We'll see. But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/wish. Yeah, and check out all these wonderful people, because they're amazing and freaking awesome, and I love them. Also, one more thing. In addition to watching listen to the podcasts and rating and commenting, please do so. We love to read those comments on the YouTube and on the podcast. Like, it means so much to us. So thank you to everybody that's been leaving comments and talking about, our rhyme of the Frostmaiden, because it means so much to all of us. Seriously. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Wish. Aaron?
Yes, hello. My name is Aaron Black. I play Ray, which is the most normal. Anyway, I am an author, and there's my book. Thank you, Wish. I wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's a cyberpunk detective mystery, and if you want to know more about that, you can follow me on Twitter under Aaron B. Writes, and I am currently working on that and another book, and I have no idea when I'm going to finish that. So stop asking. No, I don't. It's fine. It'll happen. But anyway, that's me, and I love these people, and that's all. I just want to say it. I just want to say I love you. I just want to say it.
Thank you, buddy.
Love you too.
Tess?
I love you guys. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for being amazing. And I stream on my channel on Saturdays, and I stream a lot of Borderlands on the Borderlands channel, and it hurts to talk. So I just love you guys, and you're all amazing.
Please go follow Tess. Saturday is the day that you can always catch Tess on her channel. So go make sure you check everything out. It's a wonderful stream. It's a super positive stream. So go give Tess some love and go give her a follow. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it her way, please. Go hang out for some fun Borderlands time. Myth?
Hi everyone, I'm Cord or Myth or Mythomatic. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Mythomatic. That's not Twitter because I'm starting to stream again regularly, kind of sometimes. So check me out. I do a lot of streaming and role playing and voice acting and such. I'm doing cinematic RP over in Red Dead Redemption right now. So if you are interested in the RP streams and such like that, there's some really cool stuff going on with my characters over on Wild RP. Check me out. If you don't want to do that, check me out on twitter.com/mythomatic, where you can see what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I have a lot of things coming down the pipeline when it comes to shows and things. I'm very excited. I have subclasses that I'm writing and trying to get edited to get it out so you guys will see it and things like that. So this has been a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for today. Thank you for sticking around even though we went a bit over, and everybody in the cast for sticking around even though we went a bit over. And like I said earlier, with that whole hallway bit and the roaring waterfall, it just worked out really well. The entire communication barrier of the RP and everything was just really great. I thought it was really organic and awesome, and I love how it all turned out, even though Teriel is falling. But thank you. This was great. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I'm not worried as it's guiding him, and I also have a feather in my pocket. So
there's so many jokes that could be made. I'm just gonna let it go.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Myth. Thank you, buddy. Make sure you go follow Myth. And watch his amazing roleplay stuff that he does. And I'm Wax Steven. I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for joining us, chat. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for the comments and everything. They do make a lot of difference. I try and share them with the players. And it lifts spirits, especially in this, really difficult time that we're living in right now. We all appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Wish, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully, we'll see you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of the Cerebrum Project, which is just an amazing psychological thriller that has a wonderful cast, and Pumpkinberry is leading the GMing charge on that show, and it's a fantastic show. Make sure you check that out. Monday, we have the finale of the Forbidden Lands, our Horizon Zero Dawn show that Domestic Dan is running, and Witchcraft and Wizardry is on break until March 9th, so check this stuff out, folks. Also, I'll be streaming here and there as these shows are kind of wrapping up, because I'm going to be writing a new system. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'll post more info as time goes on. Thank you for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.